Cut my hair tomorrow. I'm gonna cut it today, but I'm gonna cut it tomorrow, y'all. I'm about to start seeing me with that fresh cut. I'm about to start getting that fresh cut on a regular basis now. I'm gonna still rock the little nappy, like I say, long hair, long beard. I'm out here looking biblical. You know what I'm saying? That's my little saying. I'm out here looking biblical. Long hair, long beard. Well, the gig is up, y'all. The gig is up, y'all. Man, give me copyright. Shut up, man. You gonna give me copyright, man. The gig is up, y'all. The gig is up, y'all. The boy Trump Stilskin, man. Cutting up, man. Cameron, you gotta catch somebody, fade. YouTube trying to slow the channel down. That's what they do. I ain't mad at them. Once again, I'm looking. Waiting for my notification to come through. And it's not coming through. So they're not coming through. I'm looking for it. And it's not coming through. They are not sending out my notifications anymore. Look. They are not sending out my notifications anymore. YouTube said they seen enough. Damn, YouTube. Y'all, YouTube, some dirty dogs. Let me know if y'all get the notification. I'm about to be stopping in between these to take a piss outside, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. Trump cutting back the food stamps, man. Y'all finna have to really work. Y'all finna have to, the dudes y'all had these babies by, y'all might have to try to really work it out with them. Can't just go run to the government, you know. That's cold, boy. And I know y'all been living off that system for a long time. What up, DM Dub, man? Did you get the notification? Hey, DM Dub, man. Trump talking about cutting food stamps, man. And Section 8, man. I know these women that thought they was this, you know, women be thinking they doing it, boy. And it's going. I kind of see what Trump is doing. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I see what he's doing, man. I see what Trump is doing, and it's like, I gotta keep it 100, man. Like, gotta work. I've been working. Oh, that's what's up, man. Hey, man, I'm working extra too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, we ain't gonna work. We gonna work and not come up for air this year, man. We're not gonna come up for air this year, but I see what Trump doing. Though. That boy Trump cold, cause he's talking about the child support thing. That's gonna direct black people. That's gonna help the black man immediately, for sure. All our women got us on child support. Viral, yeah, the chat went out for sure. Viral in here, the chat went out. That's what's up. And Trump talking about ending food stamps in Section 8. They finna have to have babies by somebody and stay with them now. They finna have to listen to niggas now. that whole, I could have a baby, just get out of here and go depend on the government and Section. I'm good. I ain't gotta, like, they finna have to, or not work, but they finna have to really let their man, they finna have to listen to their man now. I see what Trump doing, bro. I see what he doing, man. My homeboy don't like him, but I see what he's doing, man. Because if he get rid of Section 8 and food stamps, who that's gonna hit the most? What race of people that's gonna hit the most? You know what I'm saying? What race of people that's gonna hit the most? Our people. They're not sending out my notifications no more, y'all. They got me mad. Gotta get to work. That's what's up, man. Get that bread, man. Nah, just Scroll through YouTube. That's what I'm saying, bro. They not sending out my notifications no more. YouTube, y'all wrong, boy. I guess I got it. I think when you start making a lot of lives, YouTube starts sending out your notifications. That's cold, but YouTube, they know. But I'm gonna play this back for y'all and let y'all see how I'm gonna call it how I see it. I'm gonna call this exactly how I see it. You know, everybody got their conspiracies of what they see and what they think going on. When Trump trying to stop child support, with him trying to stop Section 8, and with him trying to stop food stamps, even though people say white people more white people on food stamps than it is black people, like Section 8 and food stamps for black people is a way of life. That's a way of life. I knew a girl that had 2 dudes on child support. She was on Section 8 and getting food stamps. She was just waking up every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's waking up every day. And then she wasn't stingy neither. That she was cold because she was like, look, you ain't got to do you ain't got to do this and that. I'm getting everything for free. Like, if you want to come stack your money, I'm getting all this for free. I ain't going to sit over here and make you pay top dollar to be here. I mean, I'm getting this for free. You know what I'm saying? Now people have to be more selective with who you bring. Hey, that's what hey, you can't just make a baby and I ain't feeling it no more. I'm finna go, the government got me. I'm finna go get the food stamp card and get the, like women, black women, y'all needed this. Ooh, y'all needed this. That whole child putting, if Trump ends child support, and if he ends Section 8 and food stamps, black women in trouble, bro. They are in trouble. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm scared for them. Because some of them my friends. But y'all not finna just, he wasn't a good dude. I had a baby by him, so what? Or y'all ain't finna, y'all finna have to really get with your man's plan now. Y'all finna really have to, I ain't gotta trip out this nigga. I can just go get on Section. I can just go get off. I can go I can go get in, you know, public housing. I can go settle for a degenerate lifestyle. I ain't even gotta really worry. This nigga dreaming, but I can just rely on this degenerate lifestyle and get away with. Like, y'all gonna have to stop doing that. Y'all gonna have to start really, yeah. Y'all gonna have to really start being in pocket. Trump just need to open the fool's gates, reparations for black Americans who voted for him. Come on and open that up. Open that thing, man. Pause. But I'm about to play some stuff back. You know, the games women play. This girl break down all the games. Like, now I'm realizing all this shit that this girl was like, yeah, right before we know you're about to do something important, we start an argument because we want you to be like, we know it throws your whole day off, and we know we're totally wrong for it, but we want attention and we don't care. And deep down inside, it's like this girl break the whole thing down. It's like, dang, like she giving out so much game. And then, you know, Cameron finna have to fight everybody. Kiana, what up? Always good to see you. What's up? Trump gold cards. I never even heard of. I wonder what that is. But yeah, I'm about to play this back, man. I'm about to play this. We're gonna wiggle through it and get to it. Y'all already know how we do, man. Glad y'all in here, man. They ain't sent out the notifications, but I'm glad y'all rocking with me. It's gonna be a minute before I get them 10,000s and them 5,000s. YouTube gonna make sure of that because they not sending out my notifications no more. But YouTube said enough is enough, nigga. You know, I had got 250,000 views in lives. They was like, nah, no sirree. Like my boy said, he had to. Hey, Kiana, did you get a notification? Let me see. Yeah, they're not sending out my notifications or nothing, bro. It's all good though. We gonna wiggle. 5 likes. That's what I'm saying. My people coming in here. We up in here, man. Yeah. Let me let y'all see this. But yeah, if Trump ends Section 8, food like that, all that, yeah, you're gonna have all that. I don't like you no more. I don't care. Yeah, it just the wind blew and I'm good. Like you're gonna have to really, y'all gonna have to anchor down. You can have a baby with a nigga now. You might want to try to work that shit out now, but. And when y'all go, if some of y'all go get with another nigga, y'all not grateful that nigga taking y'all with all y'all kids anyway. So y'all need to just stick with the nigga y'all with, cause it ain't like y'all look at a nigga taking you while you got a bunch of kids like it's not. He don't get no props for that. Nigga, so what? I don't care if I got kids. I'm still like, so it's y'all wasn't grateful for niggas taking y'all while y'all had kids anyway. So we finna fix all this shit around and give women an incentive to be virgins, give women an incentive to listen, give women an incentive to be to be helpmates. Because it's like the black woman got too much going on. It's Section 8, child support, welfare, and I don't need no nigga, man. Matter of fact, if I gotta live with me, I can't have sex. Like, so I think Trump see that we need to get our race together, and and our women cutting up. Our women cutting up. You know, all that stuff used to be shunned up on. I used to have food stamps. I used to be gambling with food stamps, shooting dice with food stamps. Trump going to Fort Knox to see to go there with Elon. Oh, that's what's up. Think twice. What up, man? Hey, my player partners up in here. Hey, y'all go subscribe to Think Twice podcast, man. That was part of my inspiration to get me doing it, man. But yeah, y'all finna have that Section 8, all that. Y'all finna have to stay with y'all baby daddy now. Y'all finna have to work it out. Y'all finna, hey, big head, what you been up to? Hey, y'all go subscribe to Think Twice, man. Hey, you already know, man. Hey, y'all going crazy. Hey, Think Twice, man. I ain't breaded up. I ain't got the cheese, but man, if I could, bro, we gotta do a split screen interview we gotta do a split screen thing, man, for at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes, man. I know I ain't got no bread, man. Friendly favor for a favor, man. You know what I'm saying? Just for like, let me call. You know what? Y'all be having an open line. I'm gonna call and get in there with y'all. Cause on the low, bro, y'all really inspire me, bro. Like, yeah, I don't be saying nothing, but I remember one time I reached out to y'all and I said something, and y'all responded back, and I was like, oh shit, they responded back. You good, bro? Just already. Y'all see, I'm coming up, man. I got Think Twice podcast rocking with me. Y'all go subscribe. Y'all see what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, like, it's like, let me play this back for y'all so y'all can see this shit, man. Y'all, hey, man, boy, that boy Trump, man. Hey, like I say, I ain't gonna go to no Trump rally. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, because if somebody hit me in the back of the head, y'all had to see me. But yeah, I want y'all to hear. I want y'all to see this, man. It's about to get. I'm fired up, man. I got Think Twice in the chat, man. I'm fired up. Yeah, man. Y'all check this out, right? What dude say? Check this shit out.
I just grabbed as many.
They're not sending out my notifications no more, y'all. So I gotta stay out here for a long time.
And you got.
Y'all, I'm about to say something real uncomfortable. I'm gonna say the real uncomfortable loud. And this is not directed towards one demographic at all. But the mindset of being on welfare or public assistance and it being a generational thing, that shit gotta stop. After what happened yesterday, the support is not gonna be there anymore. They're cutting all types of funding. I know people, we all know someone who have had baby and baby and baby after baby to stay on public assistance. People are not going to have that option anymore. It's time to wake up, it's time to get up, and it's time to do something better for yourself. Like, this shit is about to be so real. Section 8 being passed down from one family member to the other, they cutting all that shit out. That's going to be no more.
You want to be lazy, huh? Have a bad attitude while you lazy? Okay.
From grandmother to mother.
You want to have a bad attitude and talk a bunch of shit and be caught up in a whole bunch of shit that ain't moving the needle in your life. Well, you finna have to stop doing that now. Unless you want to live at a fucking shelter or something.
And I'm not judging anybody. Because I, as a young single mother in my 20s, I was on all the assistance. I took full advantage of all the assistance. So I'm coming from a place of I was there. But again, the government's not going to take care of these kids anymore. They're not going to take care of you. And mentally, we have to start changing the way we do things.
I think that she's absolutely right, bro. I can't say that she said anything that's wrong. I know that most of us that come from a certain community, actually, we are familiar with this whole thing, and that we've known people who has basically been on food stamps their entire life, and they've never made any effort to get off of it whatsoever. Now, let me be very clear. I think there are people that need it, right? I know people that are disabled that have paid into the system that now need some form of assistance. I know people that, fell on hard times and that they do need some form of assistance. I think that Section 8 food stamps, it could be beneficial if it wasn't so taken advantage of. And we've seen the system become so corrupt, and that there are people that have been on it their entire lives, which has completely baffled me, right? Because when I was going through it and when I lost my job in 2008, and I actually had a child, my daughter was born in February of 2008 at the height of the crisis in Detroit, Michigan. I didn't qualify for whatever reason.
Yeah, you ain't got no
I
kids?
didn't qualify, so I had to grind and hustle, and we basically had to stick together. We had to band together as far as...
You ain't got no kids? But yeah, man, we gonna... I'm just trying to find something. Hold on, I'll be losing shit. I wonder what y'all gonna do, man. I wonder, cause I mean them food stamps and that food stamp card, and I feel bad for the women that was, cause there used to be women that used to be cool with that food stamp card. Let you grow up and you ain't got none. That's crazy. I got 2 kids, but yeah, that food stamp card, that, man, let me get 300 for my 200, all that stuff, all that thinking you was raw, all that doing hair on the side, and then having a nigga on child support, and then getting Section 8, and then getting, like, all that's for the, what y'all about to do? What y'all about to do? I ain't saying, I mean, I ain't trying to throw shade, but it's just like, I knew some women that was on Section 8 and food, and they had a bad attitude. They had a bad attitude while they was on Section 8 with the food stamps. They thought they was better than niggas, and they getting handouts. Some of y'all had a bad attitude with them food stamps, man. Some of y'all getting government assistance, but then charge a nigga to come stay there, and he gotta leave every time somebody come. Every time the people come, he gotta leave. Y'all charging niggas $100 a week and all kind of crazy shit, and you getting government assistance. And then what about the females? Okay, we hear you. We know you got a bike, my nigga. Let me chill, dude. Nigga, let me rev my shit up. I've always worked 2 jobs. Damn. You gotta slow down. Slow down. Man, we know y'all got cars, man. We know y'all car got an engine in it, bro. Hey, y'all want to see how crazy I am? I'm about to tell them I'm on live and tell them to stop. Watch this. Y'all watch this. I'm scared, man. I ain't gonna play with y'all. I'm scared. Let me keep playing this for y'all, man. Yeah, y'all ready? Trump is trying to end food stamps, and I feel sorry for my black sisters, man. I feel, my black sister. But it's gonna be all right. You might believe in your man's plan a little bit. You might listen to him a little bit. You might not be able to just fall back on stamps and team it up with your home. Like, yeah, bro, y'all might have to listen to y'all man a little bit. I don't care if it's me. I'm not even talking about. I'm just saying for y'all. Y'all might have to build y'all family. You might have to have a baby by just one person and stick with them. Damn, I know that sucks, huh? Damn. You might have to listen to your man's plan. Damn. Sucks, huh? You're not gonna be able to just move the goalposts and be with 100 different niggas and keep being for the streets your whole life and then turning in at 40 for a suck ass nigga. You gotta really, damn, I know that sucks. You gotta have a real family and probably, y'all might have to really be a wife, man. Y'all might have to really resemble a wife for somebody. I know that sucks for the black woman. I know y'all hate that shit. Y'all probably, some black women gonna revolt, boy. Y'all probably gonna be mad than a motherfucker, boy. And just women in general. Let me stop bagging on the black women.
Real uncomfortable. I'm gonna say the real uncomfortable loud. And this is not directed towards one demographic at all. But the mindset of being on welfare or
Don't
public
start that
assistance
shit.
and it being a generational thing, that shit gotta stop.
Got to.
After what happened yesterday, the support is not gonna be there anymore. They're cutting all types of funding. I know people, we all know someone who have had baby and baby and baby after baby to stay on public assistance.
Man.
People are not going to have that option anymore. It's time to wake up, it's time to get up, and it's time to
Kiana.
do something better for
Boy, you ain't lying.
Like, this shit is about to be
You
so
is
real.
not lying.
Section 8 being passed down from one family member to the other, they cutting all that shit out. That's going to be no more. I literally know people who have passed their Section 8 down from grandmother to mother to
Been
daughter.
on Section 8 for 8 years waiting to get on.
I'm not judging anybody. Because I, as a young single mother in my 20s, I was on all the assistance. I took full advantage of all
Nah,
the
Kiana, listen. Kiana.
So,
And I'm glad a woman on here to tell the truth, man. It's just, I guess I'm a new Kevin Samuel or something. I guess you can call me scorned or something. But I'm not finna go quietly. I'm not finna do all I can to be a good man and get treated like shit and just go quietly. Nigga, I'm finna tell my story. I ain't gonna say no names. Y'all ain't gotta know. I'm gonna protect the innocent, but nah, hell no. Cause dudes need to know that you can really be out here handling your candle, trying to do the best you can. And growth is scary to some people. You know, we're gonna talk about that too. We're gonna talk about all of that. You feel me? This is gonna be a cool little live. Y'all watch.
I was there. But, again,
Every hour of every day, Quinn trained. He trained 5 shifts. Got a full
We
ride.
don't give a damn about no Quinn in here.
the government's not going to take care of these kids anymore. They're not going to take care of you. And mentally, we have to start changing the way we do things.
That's true.
I think that she's absolutely
'Cause
right,
look,
bro.
These women be so incapacitated by government assistance and by being delusional and by moving the goalposts and just doing whatever they want to do, capitalizing on their looks and all that. Like, bro, something had to happen. Something had to be done, man. Something had to be. We got to get our women. We got to get our women back. The black man. We have to get our women back on our side. We need y'all. We need y'all. And see, what I'm saying is, the black woman that gets so incapacitated by getting all this government assistance and all this help and all this child support, then when she do meet a nigga that's like, hey, I just need you to work a little bit, just like at least part-time or something, and then once the dream get all the way there, and the dream is only like a year or two around the corner, then I could take care of you like the white people and like the other people. But until then, they be so incapacitated, they don't even know how to work. And they full-grown women don't even know how to keep a job, bro. And well, I got fired. What you think I'm supposed to do? What the fuck you yelling? You supposed to keep a job, you damn adult. What the fuck is you talking about? Like, yeah, bro, that should be crippling women. So I'm telling y'all right now, y'all better go on and try to hold down a job and try to learn how to wake up every day and clock in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better learn, because that's what y'all finna have to do. And then y'all done talk so much shit to us. Y'all done talk so crazy to us and did us so foul to where we don't got our capes on like we used to. We don't got our capes on like we used to. I didn't try to put my cape on for a few females. Now what I do now is I'll let a female know I got money, but I'm like, okay, act right though. Like, be nice to me. Just show feminine energy. I got some money. I ain't gonna let you know I got it, because I don't want you to act feminine and then as soon as you get the money, you know, like, nah, I'm gonna be stoic. And I like, bro, I just now was acting like I ain't had shit, but got a car and got off. Like, I'm gonna see how you really feel. I'm gonna see how you really feel about me. I waited 10 years for Section 8, and by then I didn't even need it. When I realized I couldn't live there where I wanted, I gave it up. People was crazy about me giving it up. Nah, it be people tripping off that. I've been on my job for 20. Damn, that's what's up. I know you got all kind of benefits, 401k, all the shit. I'm proud of you.
I think that she's absolutely right, bro. I can't say that she said anything that's wrong. I know that most of us that come from a certain community actually
Messy.
we are familiar with this whole thing, and that we've known people who has basically been on food stamps their entire life, and they've never made any effort to get off of it whatsoever. Now, let me be very clear. I think there are people that need it, right? I know people that are disabled that have paid into the system that now need some form of assistance. I know people that, fell on hard times and that they do need some form of assistance. I think that Section 8 food stamps, it could be beneficial if it wasn't so taken advantage of. And we've seen the system become so corrupt, and that there are people that have been on it their entire lives, which has completely baffled me, right? Because when I was going through it and when I lost my job in 2008 and I actually had a child, my daughter was born.
Kiana, we got to get you right, Kiana.
At the height of the crisis in Detroit, Michigan. I didn't qualify. For whatever reason, I didn't qualify. So I had to grind and hustle and basically had to stay together.
Man, say.
Section 8 government assistance.
Right on, good, right on, viral. I don't know how I did that.
Advantage of all of these government food programs and stuff like that, and that's one of the reasons why now it's going away. It's
We
going
back,
to
y'all.
completely go away because we've abused the system, and you've let a large number of people basically run it into the ground, make it insolvent, to where now we got to scrutinize every single person that's on it, and I think that they should be scrutinized. Most people that I've known in my lifetime that has ever been on any government assistance program, most, not all, most people was on it longer than they needed to be, and they would let it run for as long as they could. I know women, I've seen women make sure that they don't marry a husband or don't marry the father of their children. Do not let the father of their children live with them. They would let them spend the night. They were still dealing with them, but they would make sure, this is the honest to God truth, they would make sure that they always reported that it was not a man in a home, so that they can still get women in WIC. It was called WIC, Women and Children, so that they can get as many food stamps as possible, so that they can stay in subsidized housing, and they wouldn't spend the money that they was making or that they was getting, and they would work on the table, do hair and all.
You don't need a man when you're getting all of that. Damn dub, when you getting all that, you don't need no man. Especially if you ain't got no feminine energy and you ready to compete with a man, you definitely, he fighting for his life. He got to get out the mud, and let me squeeze out another baby real quick to get some more tax money. Y'all get to just do, man, married to the state, bro. And then they get so incapacitated to where they can't even, okay, look, I'm about to, okay, especially if they already got kids or something. Okay, you already got kids. You already should be working. You should already be getting to a bag. Like, you should let the government take care of you and everything. You should be trying to at least get to a bag some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So if you put your bag on, like, man, the realest shit I ever heard a woman say, and like I changed my mind. Like, I don't want to go 50-50 with a woman. I want to be able to take care of everything. But until that happens, I just need you to be my sidekick for a little bit. I just need you to give me, like, if the rent like 2 bands, man, just come with 5 real quick. Just come with 5. You got 30 days to come with $500. I'll come with the rest. But my intentions. So look, that 50-50, it be turning women off. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't want my daughters to be with a dude paying 50-50. I'm gonna be honest. But if the dude got a plan and I see him progressing, see, it's one thing for a nigga to say the dream and don't be doing nothing. But if a nigga actually going toward and you can see it, it's almost like if he gonna make it there, whether you there or not, you might wanna be a part of that. But like I say, these government stuff, all this stuff be having women incapacitated to where they don't even know how to work and like work to make money to pay for stuff. Like some women either want to be all the way taken care of or completely independent. The teamwork, ain't no such thing as no fucking teamwork. I can't even give you teamwork as far as listening to you and not bringing drama. Okay, well look, if you can't come with no money, just don't start a bunch of shit then. Like that ain't even, like I say, man, some of these women be doing everything but being a helpmate. Everything but your piece. Everything but a wife. Like we gotta get this together, man. We really do, y'all.
Making or that they was getting,
really
they was work under the table, do hair and all of that stuff. They wasn't spending the money that they were making on things that were more productive. They was still going out of town, partying, all of that. I remember back in the day that it used to be a stigma that was attached to using food stamps, because we actually had to get the real food stamps. And when you would see a kid at the store, a lot of times they would get teased and they would say, yeah, your mama on government cheese and food stamps, and they would use it like regular dollars. It was almost like real money.
Damn,
and it would come in a booklet, and they would tear it off, and they would go to the
Shout out to the subscribers from Iran.
Generation, because I can have these conversations on both ends. They would tear it off and go to the
Muhammad,
store,
you heard me?
and you would spend it like regular money at the corner store or at whatever, and so on and so forth, right? I remember there used to be a stigma attached to it because you didn't want to be known as a kid on food stamps.
I didn't give a damn. I used to gamble with food stamps. Side bet niggas and everything. That's how old I am. I used to have a food stamp book. I used to come with the book, ripping out. My mom used to send us back and forth to the corner store to buy 5 cent Bazooka Joes all day. Me and my friends. My mom would get her food stamps. She'd say, you go to the store, you get some $9. You go get some $10 Chicos, some 10 cents. We would do that all day. We would make like probably 25 runs to all the different stores with our food stamps, and they would give us change back. But they would only give us quarters and stuff. So I come back to my mama, like, we had a whole, so I know about the food stamp thing. That's what's up. I mean, look, this how I feel about it too. You know, you gotta love your mate enough to where y'all create your own rules. Like, whenever you got somebody that's holding you to a rule every day, and they like can possibly like stop messing with you behind this rule, it's just somebody who's just trying to make up a way to not be with. If a woman hits you with an ultimatum, like, you better be a Christian more, you better clean up more, I'm gonna leave, like, just nah, leave me alone now then, because like the fact that you even making barriers and it's like you got your own shit that you deal with, and if I did that to you, I wouldn't even be with you no more. So when a woman start doing that with you, bro, just like, nah, bro, I don't want no woman making up laws and boundaries of, okay, well, if you don't do this, I'm gonna leave you. Like, nah, just leave me now. I don't even want to do all that. Because you letting me know that you itching to leave me and you playing. Just go on there. I ain't fit to play with you, boy. You gotta catch me when I care, bro. I'm one of them type of niggas. Catch me when I care. Because once I get in motion and start, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, women, stop thinking just because you in and out of somebody's life that you got it like that. Like, nah, he losing more and more faith. You might be just wanting something to do. He might just be wanting something to do too. You know what I'm saying? He might just be wanting something to do too. But with him cutting this Section 8 and his food stamps, you know, I bet a woman gonna listen now. Or she gonna go all out and just do what she gotta do and work. But I believe food stamps, Section 8, welfare, child support, it's incapacitated my black woman. I just seen it firsthand. Like, it's incapacitated my black woman. Like, she can't work. She doesn't know how to work. She can't. And I would be the same way if I knew I could fall back on a bunch of stamps and government help. I would be getting fired and shit too. Shit, I mean, but nah, man. Out of out of all out of all out of all people, out of all races, I really feel like the black man definitely need his woman to be like on some help me stuff. We need it. Like the black man, we need y'all help, bro. We need it. Our women, we need our women to be up to be with us, bro. Because the whole world is against us. We the pit bull of America. So we definitely need y'all to be on par with us, bro. I'm telling you, we don't need the like that arguing and bickering and all that. It don't get us. It doesn't
and I decided that it was time to
it
look for
doesn't get
something
us
different for my
anywhere,
clients.
y'all. It don't. I know y'all think it's a must,
Y'all, I'm about to say something
but
real.
it don't do nothing for the
Food
relationship.
stamps or whatever, I can get you half on the dollar and all of that stuff. Man, there's so much finessing, and we know that it's finessing, but we want to sit here and act like we ignorant about the situation and that we not going to be honest about what's really happening out here in these streets. And let's be clear, I'm not only extending this only to black people. This is happening everywhere.
Y'all share the live. They're not sending out my notifications no more.
The people that are on government assistance are white people. So, I know that somebody knows somebody that actually is using it the right way, but a lot of these people look to it for their lifestyle, their longtime government recipients. We all know welfare queens and kings, and this is largely a woman thing. So we just gonna have to get it together. You're gonna have to get a job. You should have had your stuff together.
You should have had it.
For a long time, people have taken advantage of the system, and now the rad is up. If you are not a productive member of society, you will now be held accountable. If you are not a productive member of society, you will be held accountable for the fact that you are not doing what you're supposed to do, and only the strong survive, which is what it should have been a long time ago.
Tell him.
It's just the realization
Talk
that
to him.
all of this stuff, all of this finessing and doing stuff, not doing it the right way and taking advantage of the system, has been decades of corruption, decades of using the American system. People have already made it like practically their way of life. It's just a way of life for people, some people. Not all people, but I would say too many people have taken advantage of the system. And we got to remember that this is taxpayer dollars. This is not just free money for anybody to use or do what they want to do when they want to do it. This is taxpayer dollars that is being used for things that is not right, and we need to rein it in because the United States of America is broken. We got $37 trillion of debt. We can't do it no more. No more welfare queens. It's over. Make sure you tap into the Patreon link is in the description. I want to hear what you guys got to say inside of.
Y'all heard it, man. Y'all heard the man. It's I'm not saying this stuff. I'm just agreeing with it. I'm not saying this stuff. Let me know what y'all think about this one before I pivot over. Listen to this. Now this is a complete lie what this woman is saying.
Oh my God!
But I know some dudes that do think like this. But I want y'all to hear this right here.
If you're a black woman who truly wants marriage and family and that, construct, and you don't want it in the sense of you're the breadwinner and everything is falling on you all the time, which tends to be the trend within most black men marriages.
Is that
it just
right?
Usually is. The woman is the one who is usually carrying the weight, not only financially, but a lot of times mentally, spiritually, etc.
Look how she just threw it. Look how she did
don't
that.
like to hear, and that's fine, but I'm not here to do that with you.
Do y'all hear this off top? Do y'all hear this? Right away. Bro, you hear this, man? Right off top. Listen to this. Off the muscle.
If you're a black woman who truly wants marriage and family and that, construct, and you don't want it in the sense of you're the breadwinner and everything is falling on you all the time, which tends to be the trend within most black men marriages. It just usually is. The woman is the one who is usually carrying the weight, not only financially, but a lot of times mentally, spiritually, etc. And it's something we probably don't like to hear, and that's fine, but I'm not here to do that with you. My
You're not
point
here
is
to coddle us, huh?
If you truly want marriage and family and that solid foundation and that sort of a structure as a black woman, you are going to want to really be open. I'm not saying that you cannot find it within a Black man. I always tell you guys, I truly believe anything is possible, but the probability of it is really not that high.
Wow.
And so if that is truly what you want, I highly encourage you
You
to keep your dating and marriage options open.
I don't know who she's speaking for, bro. I was sitting here, bro, getting to the bag, working extra hard, trying to even keep the drama down so I can keep working hard. But I was trying to do like, so this is like, I mean, I don't know who this is for, but this Black man wasn't thinking nothing like that. Like this, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Go find the first white man that you see, or first Asian man you see, or any of that. I'm just saying, be open to the possibility that you may find the person who's willing to give you that structure, that marriage, that family, that whole structure. You may just find that person outside of the Black race. And it's more likely that you will, because Black men just don't simply value marriage and family.
What the fuck? She just wants to be enough. Bro, come on, man. What is she? That's what I'm saying, bro. You got somebody like me that had jumped all the way out on a limb and went homeless trying to be with somebody, like nigga, I done did all kind of stuff trying to be married, bro. Like, come on, man. Stop. Look, and I want to show y'all this, though. Why y'all, like, look, and this, for all you people that want to go to another race. Like, I know our black women, not all of them, but I know our Black women don't have a lot of femininity. They more coming in wanting to demand what they want out of a man instead of being a feminine, soft creature and wooing it, not even wooing it, just naturally pulling it up out of their man just by being a soft, sensual, soft-spoken woman, bro. Well, boy, try a nigga leave the house yelling, texting in the car while he leaving, get to work. He ain't let a nigga leave the house able to kiss his girl, hug her, and she, man, boy, y'all really don't understand, boy. This new generation, I'm gonna start making content just for the females. Like I'm gonna go look at the girl Reva TV. I'm gonna start how Reva TV make content for men, but she a woman. I'm gonna start making content for women. Just straight for. I'm gonna be a Kathy Samuel, but I'm gonna do stuff for men. But I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna tell a lot of y'all women just don't understand the game. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all been listening to too much Megan Thee Stallion. Y'all done watch y'all mama walk around acting crazy. Y'all don't understand. Even in the Bible, it was wrong, but Delilah got lured Samson to sleep with femininity. It was bad, but she was sweet to him. She was nice to him. Remember, he used to go to sleep in her, like, you feel me? And she would have been like, hey, let me cut your hair. You're a real man and let me cut his hair. Like, I'm definitely, bitch. You definitely not finna cut my motherfucking hair now. I'm telling y'all really, bruh, a man will spend his last if you sweet and nice to him. I'm trying to give you some real. Just try it. Just try it. A man will spend his last if you nice and you sweet to him, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But if you grumpy, ain't nothing worse than hitting a lick and then you know you got to get your girl something because you know she got her some money, but y'all just had an argument, and now she nice. Now she want to hug and hold you, and now she want to. This shit is, man. A lot of y'all with some shit this is bound to be tight. They need to be reprogrammed, brother, starting with the motherboard. Hey, Dathan, you ain't lying, look. But for all you dudes that be like, I'm going to go outside my race. Trust me, I've thought about it too, right? But,
oh man,
let me show y'all something.
Details around this story are progressing fast, dog. So this post started to go viral right here. So this says, my cousin's girlfriend Hannah Cobb killed him Sunday morning and is claiming that she got drunk at the club and came home to clean her gun at 5 a.m. and it accidentally went off. Her dad is a cop, and currently she has not been charged. The Burke County Sheriff has already been warned that it's about to get very real down here.
So, white girl just killed her black boyfriend, and her dad is a cop. Things that make you go, I wonder what these conversations can be like away from the black community. You know you can kill him and get away with it. You know you ain't got to call me if push come to shove. You You know your daddy killed one back in '87. I wonder what these conversations are like. Your dad's a cop, and you just killed your black boyfriend. I wonder what these conversations at the dinner table was like.
The sheriff has already been warned that it's about to get very real down here. My family is too deep in that area for this to be taken lightly. Rest in heaven, Telvin. We gonna get justice one way or another. So this post started to go viral, and people started to dig and find more information about this couple right here. But as of now, she has been charged. But people were causing a ruckus on
y'all want to date outside y'all race, huh?
Erica made this video right here. Let's peek real quick.
Did you hear about the man in Georgia who was shot and killed by his girlfriend, yet she wasn't arrested because she said it was just an accident? At 5:45 on Sunday morning, the police were called to the home of Telvin Osborne, also known as Telbo Rackins, in Midville, Georgia. When police arrived, they found Telbo deceased from a single gunshot wound to the chest, and his girlfriend, Hannah Grace Cobb, admitted to shooting him. 28-year-old Hannah Grace Cobb is the mother of Telbo's 2 children, and police say she's fully cooperating with the investigation. Yet, Telbo's family says, why is there investigation? She should be in jail. More details emerged, and it turns out that hours before Telbo was killed, the two had went out dancing at the club. And when they returned home, she was reportedly drunk, and she took out a weapon, began cleaning it, and claimed that the weapon misfired, shooting him in the chest. But nobody believes that. Most of all, his family, who have questions that nobody has been able to answer. Telbo's brother, Roderick Osborne Williams, questioned, why wasn't the gun on safety while you were cleaning it? And who parties, goes home with their significant other, and immediately starts to clean a gun?
That sound crazy.
In the middle of the night. Roderick believes it's a cover-up, and Hannah Grace.
Your black girlfriend may block you on the phone, block you from all social media accounts for 3-4 days, and that's still real fucked up. That's still grounds for termination. But at least she ain't the damn Terminator. At least she ain't the damn Terminator herself. So yeah, they listen. Black girls give me a lot of attitude. They got a lot of pushback. They talk over me. They don't listen. Okay. Yeah, Gretchen don't talk back. She don't listen, but she gonna take your ass out one night. She gonna feed you rat poison for 3 years. You feel me? Kate gonna smoke you. You know what I'm saying? Sarah's gonna smoke you. Samantha's gonna smoke you. So pick your poison. At least you're alive. You might not have a strand of hair on your head. Tamika might stress every hair ahead. Tamika might have you running around with the scalp of a newborn baby. She didn't stress you out. But at least you're gonna be here to have a scalp of a newborn baby. At least you'll be here.
You about to get away with murder. Researchers actually found footage on Telbo's Instagram story.
Just a little comedy, y'all. I'm not a racist.
Before the killing, and it shows Hannah dancing wildly at the club and pointing up the gun sign at Telbo while he's filming.
Dub, I'm saying.
Hannah dancing in the club and pointing the gun symbol at Telbo while he's filming. The camera seems to linger on these girls a little bit too long, and watch Hannah's face. She's giving him the death stare. Here she goes again. Neighbors who know the couple say that Hannah has always been extremely possessive and controlling of Telbo, and they believe she is capable of hurting him intentionally. Do you think Hannah shot Telbo by accident, or is there some kind of police cover-up? Leave a comment to let me know.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not the one for conspiracy theories, and I think this is very convenient. Because this is wild,
See that gun thing? See
that? But people do it all the time. And her giving this stare.
See, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't be. See, I'm not built today because as soon as I see that, hold on, come here real quick. Let me talk to you. Come here. Did you just do like a little thing like that? Yeah. We gotta leave. Tell your friend. We gotta go. We gotta go to the car.
That is convenient. To say, oh, look.
Then went home and smoked them the same night.
When things happen, it's like, damn, you start to pay more attention to shit like that. So, is it something there? Maybe.
Kiana, you think so?
Something there when it comes to this little look she gave him right there, the gun size and shit, bro. But I just think, though, it's too wild of a story for her to come home 5 o'clock in the morning while you're drunk and decide to clean your gun. What?
Man.
Huh? That's the thing about these situations, though. If you live to tell the story, you can say whatever you want to sometimes, man. That shit crazy. So people are going through terrible social media. This says thankful
Now
for this
watch
little
this.
blind blessing of mine. This is him with his child. And look like a Georgia boy, a country boy, cowboy. Dr. Umar Johnson was sharing the information on his social media saying, what would she tell his children? Rest in peace, brother. And also put Snow Bunny. Rest in peace to our brother, Snow Bunny, and then the No Snow Bunny logo. The Umar's crazy as hell. But people are now getting upset about these posts. Not this one right here. That says, I'll kill for her, I'll kill about her, and I ain't scared to say I'll die about her. But this post is getting a lot of attention. I guess it's from when he was really younger. It says this nigga here say he'll smash a white dog before he smash a black girl. This is in 2014. A repost of him saying, I'll smash a dog before I smash a black chick. It got to be a white dog though. So of course people on social media saying things like this.
Wow.
I have no words. What the fuck is going on? This is the level of cooning is absolutely life-threatening, and I'm not shocked. Fetishizing white people will get you killed. They said his fetish and coning was his downfall. This is his Twitter. Team White. His Twitter was Team White Girls? What? Huh? Wait, what? Wait. Oh. His name is Team White Girls. White girls are food. Oh, this man was committed. This got to be a new Twitter. Nah, he was committed to it. That's crazy. That's crazy. Boy, I went up Umar saying this shit.
You got smoke. That's good.
Seemed like a normal Georgia nigga, but damn, boy, I guess throughout 2014 I lost a couple hoes while I'm still a pimp. Team White Girls. Dang, it's crazy something that you love so much end up taking your life. Like, I'm thinking it's some, like, you know, he ended up falling in love with a white girl due to proximity. Sometimes that happen. But nah, bro was
early
committed to the shit. So, hey, bro, I already know how this is going to go on social media. But the woman has been booked on involuntary manslaughter. This is a felony, okay?
Today, a woman has been arrested in connection to a deadly Burke County shooting. Sheriff Alfonso Williams announced the arrest of Hannah Cobb, who's facing a charge of involuntary manslaughter in the death of 30-year-old Telvin Osborne. Investigators say Osborne was found Sunday morning inside a home on 4 Points Road in Keysville with a gunshot wound to the chest. Incident reports say Cobb said that while she was checking her gun, it went off, hitting Osborne in the chest, telling authorities she thought the gun was in safety mode while she was checking it. Sheriff Williams says that's not the case, and this is not being ruled as accidental. Okay. Osborne was pronounced dead at a local hospital.
Through this investigation and interviews with family members, it is evident that both families are deeply concerned for the well-being of all parties involved. The case is truly heartbreaking, and we're committed to treating the victim and the families with the utmost respect.
Crazy, man.
Sheriff Williams says they are still investigating the case.
So, they say her daddy's a damn cop, but he ain't the sheriff. The sheriff like.
So while y'all talking about y'all want to date outside your race, which is cool,
Details.
Do a float your boat, but I'm just letting y'all know that don't think just because you dating outside your race that everything gonna be cool. Because they might send you home. You know, a black girl some of our black women might have us, you know, we might have to pull up to the house and sit in the car for about 45 minutes before we walk in the house, or we might have to go to the bathroom, take a shit, and stay in there for 3 hours. You know, they might have us, you know, kind of irritated to come home, but at least they're not trying to send us home. You see what I'm saying? I'd rather be more scared to be drained out walking in my home than to get sent home. You know what I mean? Back to Anton, you know what I'm saying? I just have to put that out there. Because used to be dudes telling me, like my one partner, he always tell me all the time. He always say, man, see, Josh, he be like, Josh, And I give it to him. He a snow bunny master. He's a snow and they be cool too. He was like, they be on you, Josh. You just don't be knowing it. They be on. But it's just like, I just love black women, bro. Like I love, like I mean, I don't like the trouble that they be a lot. It's a lot of friction, and not all of them are like that. I took for granted the ones that gave me peace. I dated a white guy for 5 months, and I fired him because he was still racist. Hey. It's funny that you say that because I was dating this white girl. She was still kind of like, I was like, damn, she was still kind of racist a little bit while she was talking to me. I was like, she had started having a conversation around her white friends about black people, and I was just like, hey, I'm right here, like, and I'm not one of those like domesticated black people that won't say nothing. Like, I'm gonna say something, but I took her outside. I was like, hey, y'all, and I was like, but I remember what she said. She said 2 things to me that messed me up. She said 2 things to me. One time, cause she was one of them white girls that was like kind of like edgy a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And she had dated some dudes that was in like white biker clubs and stuff like that. So she was dating me, and she was like, yeah, like black people, y'all kill each other. In gangs, y'all have to worry about each other. Like in the biker gangs, we don't do that to each other. And I remember kind of listening, kind of like, okay, you know what I'm saying, kind of. But she said something. One time, I tell the story all the time, and it was kind of true. That's what made me so mad about it. She was like, she just told me, she's like, I just can't see you messing with a black girl. I'm like, huh? So I want to see where she was going with this. I'm like, what you mean by that? What you mean? She's like, I have black friends, black female friends, and she's like, Josh, you're just too laid back. Like, I can't see you, like, messing with it. Like, you're too laid back. She's like, black girls like so much drama. They want so much drama every day. Like, every day they want a reason to break up. Like, every single day, every single hour. She's like, my black friends come to me telling me about stories, and I be thinking to myself, like, you about to confront him? Like, that's important to you? And then she's like, when they come back, like, he got mad at me and said it wasn't important. In my mind, I'll be thinking, yeah, when you told me it wasn't important. But it's like, yeah, bro, like, and I don't know if I don't know if my black woman is fighting for like a place, if she fighting for validation. I don't know what that fight is for, and I have yet to have one of them scientifically tell me the reason why toxicity, drama, and negativity is all they are about. I want one of them to just say, hey, just give me a scientific reason to make me understand this. No, for real, yeah, definitely. When the white girl said that to me, it kind of had me like, damn, it's a little bit of truth to that, but like, almost like she was capitalizing on it, like almost like she went into, like, it's like almost like she had a mindset, like, okay, I'm gonna go, like, cause you gotta think about it. I think about it like this too. If other races know, other race people, they be on the internet too. They be watching Anton Daniels too. So if they know that like our women give us a lot of attitude and a lot of pushback and won't let us lead, then they might come in fronting like that's what they're gonna give us. That might be their bargaining tool. I'm gonna listen to him. I'm gonna let him lead. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play the wife role because I know he's not used to that and he gonna fall in love with that. And then I'm gonna put a pillow over his head and blow his brains out like 2 years from now. Because a voice in my head told me to do it. I told you the girl burnt my room. I came in the room and my shit was on fire. She was still laying down in the bed while the shit was on fire. I said, what you doing? Why did you do this? She said, the voices in my head told me to do it. It was a dude with me. The manager of the apartments was with me when he said it. He looked at me like, he walked out like, he was with me when we both went in there. When she said that, he went. I said, you don't want to clean up, you don't want to take a shower, you don't want to. Your voice told me to do it. I'm talking about, bro, I done went through some weird energy. You said it yourself that you didn't appreciate the ones that gave you peace. I dated someone that was mad because I didn't bring him. Nah, that's, hey, look, you're really, really, like, now that I think, like, I underestimated the females that really, really cared about me, that really, really had my back, that really, really, like, man, I'm talking about, I have a whole new appreciation for a woman that will just listen to me say a whole sentence without interrupting me. Like I have a whole new appreciation for women that listen, that let you lead, and just have femininity. And you can look like a damn gremlin, man, but if you feminine, I'm telling, and I'm gonna say this I ain't trying to say this, but for the ugly women and the big women, you might want to go in there and try to come with some femininity, because all the good looking ones is not, all the attractive females are treating niggas like shit and not giving a fuck about nothing. They could be married, whatever. That is all of, so I'm telling you, you could be be shaped right, be like 250, but be shaped right. You know niggas like them thick, and just be feminine out, female out. Boy, you gonna wake a nigga game up, boy. Nigga gonna be able to say a whole sentence between you without you interrupting, and be like, what? And nigga gonna be able to tell you how he feel. You ain't gonna try to control him and tell him how he feel. He gonna be like, hey, I feel like this, and if you mess around and say, man, I feel you, he gonna be like, huh? And if you don't say, nah, that's not what you feel. You really should feel like this. Like if you don't do that to him, he gonna be like, you listen? You know what I noticed? It's been like 2 weeks, and you haven't started arguing with me. What's going on? I don't really argue that much. I mean, I don't have no reason to. So women, I'm telling you, right now is the best time to get you a man. Right now, because so many women around the board are all tyrants, collectively. I can look. I'm going to show you. Look. Hold on. Let me get back to this. I've always been big and never had a problem with anyone wanting to be with me. Nah, it ain't, man. It's nah. You know, in black culture, being big ain't no big. That's not, if it's shaped right, black men ain't tripping like that. Really not. If it's built like bloop, 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 man, I'm not tripping off that. If that circumference, if that hug got to be a little wider, if it's like he hugging a tree or something, a soft tree. You know what I'm saying? Shit, yeah. Like I say, I like them thick and rough around the edges. She been through a little bit. She might not even have no edges. Got a big mama that smoke Benson and Hedges, and a 1-year-old that like KFC potato wedges. I'm in the war zone with childhood friends. That's where the bread is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what I say? Like them stretch marks, some cellulite, and a little tummy. Yeah, man. I'm a real one, man. I had a man tell me act like I care and act jealous. But yeah, nah, these niggas be tripping, man. He wants you to act like you care and be jealous. If you be jealous, then you care. Like, nah, I like a confident. I like a woman that's confident, that ain't doing all that. And then what be so crazy about women now? Women will be jealous and then still be egotistical, like they better than you at the same time. Like, so it's like, I'm jealous of you. I don't want nobody to have you. And then I'm going to stun on you too. I'm going to do everything but love you. And some of these women be like, I'm going to do everything but love you. I'm going to do everything. Like I told y'all, some women, when you tell them what you want, that be the worst thing, because they going to make sure they don't. I told a woman, I say, man, call me. You don't be calling me no more. She made sure she didn't call me. Like, she like, okay, that's what you want? I got to make sure I don't do that. Y'all hold up. And like, I gotta make sure I don't do, like, sometimes, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie, like, if you gotta get real complicated and real technical with your relationship, then it's probably not for you. Cause it's supposed to be more natural. It's supposed, it make you, man, what I've learned, man, I appreciate every woman that was my friend, bro. I appreciate every woman that was my friend, bro. Whether relationship-wise or friend-wise, man. Like damn, bro. It's like, I guess when you're younger, all that toxic stuff, because you have the energy. See, I'm older now, so I don't have the energy to do a lot of arguing and chasing and playing. I don't even have the energy for that. It's like, oh shit, I can't do all that. You gotta just let them have it. I don't even have the time to do all that stuff, man. You know how much energy and time it takes to argue with people all the time? That shit is being like, and it's like, the crazy part about it, a woman will start an argument with you every day and then be like, I'm relieved we don't argue no more, man. I'm just, motherfucker, you started all the arguments. What is wrong with you? Like, and unfortunately, you can't do nothing about mental health. That's something that God and like some scientific medicine could probably help. But like, if it's something off in their brain for real, nigga, ain't nothing you can do with that shit, nigga. You fighting an uphill battle, nigga. You just gotta get used to it and figure out that's how they is. And if you can live with it, try to live with it. But if not, I made the mistake of having sex with my best friend, and he changed. Oh yeah, he was your best friend. Why he take you down if he was your best friend? That's the thing. I didn't have female friends trying to take me down. I'm like, man, I'm your friend. Like, we already got this established that I'm your friend. I'm not one of them niggas that's gonna get drunk and, oh, I made a mistake. I accidentally smelled. Like, nah. That's what made me stop drinking a lot, because this girl got me drunk and took advantage of me. A girl got me drunk and took advantage of me, bro. And that single-handedly made me stop drinking. When that happened, I remember I was like 21 or 22 or something like that. Took advantage of me. Took it. I said, so damn, this what happened. Now I see why girls be mad and shit and saying that happened to them, because this shit happened to me. Man, let me show y'all. We gonna get back to this. I just had to show y'all that real quick. We gonna get back to this real quick.
I ran a survey asking people.
No lugs intended, y'all. I'm just telling my truth, man.
Fragrance of all time.
I'm just telling my truth.
And just don't simply value marriage and family the way other groups of men do. And that's unfortunate, but as a whole, they simply do not. You don't need to come in my comments and tell me every single one doesn't, or how your black husband is so awesome. We know there are a minority of them. I know some of them. I went to college with some of them, and I'm proud of them. But that is not, unfortunately, the majority of black men.
It's a lie. It's 100% lies. And the reason that they don't want us to have a conversation, and this is one of the reasons why men need microphones. And men like me need to advocate on behalf of men like you who take care of business, who's been down since the beginning, who's held it down, who's largely been shunned by the majority of these women that then wanted to go out and do what they wanted to do when they wanted to do it. And now they want marriage on their terms. And for whatever reason, listen, I get it. And I always like to give credit to the content.
You say you started acting like you was his girl after that?
Profile is going to be down in the description. And I don't have anything negative to say about her per se, but I am speaking to her point. I know so many men, overwhelmingly the majority of the men that I know are married. And the ones that aren't, the ones that are in my circle and the ones that I've coached, and I have over 14,000 bag chasers, meaning though that are you guys. That is the Patreon members. That are the members that are really doing the work on a regular basis. These guys are well put together. They're well groomed. They make a lot of money. They have substance. They've held themselves back from being a part of pookiedom. They do not have children out of wedlock, and they are looking for wives. But the majority of the women that make themselves available have trauma issues, have slutted it out, bring that trauma into relationships, and more importantly, overwhelmingly, they have children. And what you will see in a lot of these women comments are the ones you go to their profile and you start.
We just gotta be real. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta be real about all of this stuff that's going on right now. If you're a woman with those attributes, you need to be cool. You need to be cool. You don't have the leeway to do a bunch of shit. Don't you understand that? And it's a bunch of different women coming every year. So if you that hard-headed where you like, look, I got baggage, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that, but I'm still finna get this nigga hell. Good luck. Good luck. Because dudes are different. Like, I'm one of them dudes, I'm going to give you enough rope to hang yourself, really. Like, if you, I'm already knowing, if you can go without being with me, without talking to me, I already know what I need to know. And see, I've grown. Like, if you turned up by me, I'm turned up by you. I'll never be the type of nigga where somebody don't like me and I'm chasing them and I'm tripping. I've grown, and that's a blessing that if somebody make me feel inferior, I lose. Like, I don't know. You know, the Mavericks stopped liking LeBron, stopped liking Luka. He over there balling with the Lakers. The Mavericks stopped liking Luka. They didn't like him no more. He's playing with a whole other team and winning right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. We gonna keep on. We got a lot more to go, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me.
They got going on in their profile. They have children out of wedlock. They have trauma. They have issues. They got baby daddy problems, father problems, all kind of stuff. And 9 times out of 10, they have passed up on the men that they're supposed to marry.
Let me run this back.
Look at what it is that they got going on in their profile. They have children out of wedlock available.
Now, for those in the back, for women that don't, if you dealing with a man and you got these attributes to yourself, just know your man know you got them. He just not tripping. He not brainwashed. You probably feel like, I got all this going on, but this nigga still love me. He still good. No, he noticed it, but he just chilling. The more and more you start kicking up dust, the more you bring light to your flaws. The more and more he start noticing. And it's kind of like, once a man start noticing your mask or your fake femininity starts slipping off, and he started noticing that you kind of full of shit a little bit, once that starts coming out, you don't even have your power no more. You can't manipulate him no more. He know you full of shit. And once a man start being able to tell you full of shit, I'm on your hype now. I'm ready to storm out and lead this shit just like you now. Like, I'm telling you, bro, y'all better get tight.
Issues have flooded it out. Bring that trauma into relationships, and more importantly, overwhelmingly, they have children. And what you will see in a lot of these women's comments are the ones, if you go to their profile and you start to look at what it is that they got going on in their profile, they have children out of wedlock, they have trauma, they have issues, they got baby daddy problems, father problems, all kind of stuff. And 9 times out of 10, they have passed up on the men that they're supposed to marry. For whatever reason, they think that it's a group of guys that they can divest from these group of guys, and they can go over to those group of guys, and those group of guys are going to value them more. It's the biggest lie in the world. They have problems.
What Jay-Z say? So they ran uptown. They say because they ran uptown because they thought them dudes was the trust. I don't know what the fuck they thought them niggas was foul just like us. Y'all remember when Jay-Z said that shit on Where I'm From? He said something. So they ran uptown because they thought those dudes were the trust. I don't know what the fuck they thought the niggas was fabulous like us. I went for dudes is unforgettable.
They have huge problems. As a matter of fact, I am willing to bet, because I know what these spaces are, and it's not just an echo chamber, that the guys, the white men, they were passport bros first. White men were having problems with their wives and in their households first. They are not tripping off of you, and overwhelmingly the majority of them are suffering issues, problems, trauma. Baby daddies, 100%. You just not in their circles to see it. Asian men, same thing. Mexican men, same thing. We are all inherently the same. We are majority inherently the same. You guys want Tupac in a suit. Real talk. I'm just going to give it to you straight. Y'all want Tupac in a suit. And she's saying the majority of these guys do not have it together, or they're not looking to be marriage-minded. And I'm telling you that y'all just don't qualify for the men that you want. You need a regular, everyday man. And the biggest one that I heard her too.
I'm telling you, like, y'all got champagne taste with beer money. I see me, okay, this is my life. I got 2 baby mamas. I haven't really, I'm not balling out of control. I'm not broke, but I haven't really, like, live my life to the fullest. Like, I don't have a passport. I haven't been out of the country. Like, you know, I don't have the best track record or nothing like that. You know, if a woman stay with me, if we want to stay somewhere nice, we got to go 50-50, or at least 50-40, 60-40 or something. If you want me to pay for it all by myself, we finna be living so, but I'm on my way up. I'm going forward, and you can see that. You can clearly see that through my channel and through what I'm doing some things in real life that I got going on. So you got to I'm betting on myself. So you got to bet on it with me. Like when I'm at the table shaking the dice, you got to be right with me. Like no matter what the dice come out, you with me. But see, if you behind me, kind of like side betting. See, some of these females, they not with you. I side Betty don't fuck. You like, damn it. She didn't side better than I side bet he don't hit. Then if you do hit, oh, we did it, babe. We did. We did it. Like, yeah, bro. And I can feel it. I'm shaking the dice. I can feel if you on. I can feel. I used to roll them bitches backwards so they spin. I'm 7. 5. Bet on 5. How much? You bet on 5? Pick up who gonna be faded? Bet I come out 7 first row. What? Man, that's a bet. Who else got me faded? I'm still down on one knee. Who else got me faded? Well, you said you gonna dog on the first row. I'm a dog on the first row. Who got me faded? Nigga, we all got you. Have dice game over. Who ain't gonna let me leave? Who ain't gonna let me leave? Nigga, I'm leaving, nigga. Who ain't finna let me leave? Yeah. Nigga. I just had a little moment, y'all. I used to be gambling till my knees was sore. Pause for you crazy.
And then the biggest lie that I heard her tell was that she said that the women are the ones that are carrying the majority of the burden. No, they carrying the majority of the debt that they finance in order to get African American studies degrees. It's just the truth, bro. Like, I can't give it to you any more straight than that. Let's hear the rest of what she got to say.
Sure, we all seen the Slim Thug video or whatever a couple of weeks ago where he was talking about how black women need to give it up faster because
a rapper,
goddamn rapper
that has multiple different children and is not married, a rapper. These are the people that they taking their advice from, fam.
How black men are so desired and wanted and other races are going to give it up quicker. You have to remember that he said it out loud, but that mentality runs deep, unfortunately, within the black community amongst a lot of black men. And that is why they're not really usually in a rush to get married, because they do feel like they're desirous and that, you know, they want to take their time and try a little bit of this and try a little bit of that.
No, we don't.
And, you know, whatever it is that they want to do. And I'm not mad at them that that's what they want to do. But what I'm telling you,
bro, I just put my whole neck on the line, bro. I just sacrificed my whole comfort and everything, bro. Trying to, man, are you? She's lying, bro. I put it all on the line, bro. Still suffering from that shit. She's lying. I don't know who she's speaking for, but she definitely not speaking for me. I just got to be honest, bro.
Seek and not being someone's girlfriend for 25 years and not simply being someone's baby mama and all of that. If you don't want to be a part of that, I'm telling you, you're going to want to open up your dating and
But what about when we give you that? What about when we do marry y'all and y'all still not satisfied?
You will waste a lot of time, and it's most likely you're not going to find it there. But even if you do, it's probably going to take you a long, long time, unfortunately. And so I'm just saying, just be smart about it. Because as a woman, our youth and our time is very, very important. It just is. When it comes to the marriage market, it's a currency in that market. And so if you don't want to waste valuable time, I highly encourage you to be very open to many races, you know, a variety of cultures and backgrounds, and not simply just looking for that within black men, because
wow,
most likely you're not going to find it there.
Wow.
Anyway, love you so much. Stay soft. Also, I wrote a book called Marry Well.
And just be talking like they really know what the hell they talking about.
I don't know this woman's background, so I can't speak to her specifically. I don't know if she's married. I don't know if she's not married. Me personally, for those of you that's just now discovering me, I've been married for over 20 years. No children out of wedlock. 100% holding it down. and married a virgin. Married a virgin. Isn't that something? Marriage-minded. Men are not a monolith. They are largely similar across cultures, but it depends on the circles that you're running in. It depends on what you qualify for and if you're being realistic about what you want in marriage and if you've passed up on the man that you were supposed to marry. Flat out. Now, let me just add one caveat to this before we go. I don't disagree with the idea that you should not go where you celebrated and where you tolerated. I don't disagree with the idea. I am not a person that is ever going to limit people on who they can marry based off of race or demographics or any of that foolishness. I think that both women and men should go where they celebrated and not where they tolerated. So the whole idea of that you have to marry black is silly to me. However, the whole narrative that the majority of black men think like this and is moving like this, and because they are highly desirable and all of this other type of, listen, the data and the statistics say otherwise. The real life scenarios and circumstances and being outside says otherwise. And the companions that are available to get married say otherwise. I love you. I appreciate you. I'd love to get your thoughts on this whole conversation. Let me know inside of the comments. Again, I always like to give credit to the content creator, so that link will be down in the description.
I'm saying though,
know,
man.
Is she right or she wrong? I think
she's wrong. She's wrong. Just because you see a lot of dudes, and that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. You see a lot of dudes out here like, man, fuck a bitch, man. Woody whoop, nigga, I'm a player, man. It's just that we don't have no femininity, man. Like, black men, we more lured in by how much of a hoe she is and how she's shaking her ass. And some dudes like toxic shit. What Cardi B say? No, he love a toxic chick. No, we don't. No, we don't. But I'm saying, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know where she getting this from. It's a lot of black men that want to be married. I know a lot of black men that want to be married. My best scenario for me right now is to be married at my age. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you get older, I'm not trying to date nobody and be buying hotel rooms and playing around and I'm trying to be married every day, building, going forward, married to the day I die, seeing my wife every single day. If you married in a few, it's irreversible damage if a bunch of so sometimes some irreversible damage happen, you know. But like, nah, bro, like, I'm trying to be married, see my wife every single day. I'm trying to have a real marriage, a real marriage, a real one. Like the ones I see on TV, like the ones I see when people out and about, like not a black person type of marriage, a real marriage where the roles are defined and everything. You know what I'm saying? Where the roles are defined and everything. Man, we on some relationship type stuff. So man, let me let y'all see this one too. This one right here kind of messed me up too, right here. At least this girl kept it real. And I think this what it really be. This what it really be.
I just got done therapy and I'm starting to have to realize that I have to live my truth of I don't want to be with my husband anymore. I am constantly feeling like I'm being held down. And part of that is codependence, where his energy is impacting my energy. But like it does. Like, I know everyone's like, oh, have really strong boundaries. Like, other people shouldn't impact you. But like, I don't think that's reality. People impact other people. And I need to accept that I got with my husband out of potential. He had the potential to be a great earner. He had the potential to be a great father. And you know what? All of that is true. He is a great father. He is a great provider.
Yeah, Anton Fake. Look at Anton Fake.
And that's not really because of anyone's fault. It's just our personalities don't really jive. Like, I am chaotic and wild, and I love that about me. And for the longest time, he, you know, anchored me. He held me down.
What the fuck?
Anton, I'm with you. She's chaotic and wild, and she loves that about herself. Well, why the hell are you married then? If you still want to be, at least you saying, at least you admitting you chaotic and wild. At least you ain't being chaotic and wild, drunk, stumbling places and acting like the Lord working with your heart and not in the Lord. Like, at least you admitting it. At least you ain't being out of control and wild and stuff, and been acting like nothing happening, and you sitting down telling him what he should be doing, but you wild. At least you standing on business and standing up in that shit. And I can respect that. I can respect that. Straight up. She wants to cap to save him. Hey, Jason, but I can respect her just be like, if you wild, if you out of control, if you don't want to listen, if you not wife material, just stand up in it and say it, man. You saying it anyway through your actions. Your actions is saying that you don't want to be a wife, so why the fuck, like, man, I respect her.
Talking about
I respect her.
Honestly, genuinely.
I gotta hear Anton say that one time. Hold on.
He had the potential to be a great earner.
Look at Anton's face.
He had the potential to be a great father. And you know what? All of that is true. He is a great father. He is a great provider. He's not a great partner. And that's not really because of anyone's fault. It's just our personalities don't really jive. Like, I am chaotic and wild, and I love that about me.
Just say it
then. For the
then.
longest time,
I respect that.
You know, anchored me. He held me down.
What the fuck are y'all talking about out here, bro? Honestly, genuinely.
What the hell?
I am starting to become sad for society. I'm becoming
Bruh,
sad for
Anton,
society.
trust me, I'm
for
going
our
through the
cultural
same
norms,
shit.
For the United States of America, for all you nice guys out there, and she's like they not even hiding it no more. They not even pretending like you bad people or anything like that. They just telling the truth and don't care, not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
Well, just absolutely positively admit, hey, this is a good person. They're a good husband. They're a great provider. They go to work every day. They great with the kids. They will absolutely anchor you and hold you down. But I'm just wild and chaotic, and I want to be out here in the streets and getting fucked on in the back of my head and all of this stuff. And that's basically what they saying. Listen, this is a translation. I want to be in the streets. I don't want to have any structure. I don't want to provide a space for my kids to grow up where they actually see responsible adults and people that are creating an environment that's conducive for their lifestyle. I want to break up my household. And I've been telling y'all this for a long time, that this is not just a black woman thing. This is not an Asian woman thing. This is not a white woman thing. This is an American culture thing. The only problem that I hear from this guy so far, from her video, from her chaotic, I want to be a flower girl and wild child video, is that he decided that he wanted to hold her down and have kids with her. That's it. And you know who's going to pay for it? The man and the children. The man and the children is going to pay for the sins of their parents. And yet she going to get out here and say, oh my God, it's so crazy. Once she get that reality check, it's going to be insane. Let me go ahead and see a little bit more of what she got to say, bro.
Down, because I couldn't regulate myself. But I can regulate myself because I am an adult now.
Are you?
And he tries to let go of the anchor, right? But then we live our own independent lives. I realize, like, I don't really want to intersect with you much. Like,
and that's what it be. Like I say,
what's funny is I
had somebody like that just, they didn't want to live with me. Like, I know what it was. They was just used to living life on their own terms, being able to do what they want. They didn't want to, I hate the word submit, but they didn't want to, like, like, some women aren't ready to surrender submissive to a man. Well, if you don't want to do that, just be feminine then. If you be feminine, you will accidentally submit to your man. That way you won't know. So look, women that's hard-headed, if y'all hard-headed as fuck, just be submissive. I mean, just be feminine. If you be real feminine, you'll like naturally like be your dude's helpmate if you just be feminine. Just trick yourself. And don't say I'm not submitting. I'm not listening to a man. I'm just being feminine. Trick yourself into being a good woman if you got to. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of dudes that ain't going. I ain't played a video where they say 80% of men. 80%. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Y'all know I'm waking up the game. One live at a time.
Much. Like, what's funny is I think we already do what we need to do to be good parents, but he's not giving me the time of day. He refuses to sit down with me. Everything's my idea, right? He doesn't initiate anything. I would be fine.
I hear the kids in the background calling mama. You hear the kids in the background calling for her, and she over here on TikTok telling all of the business, throwing him under the bus and putting herself out here for the streets. That's what y'all got to look forward to. Makes me sad because I actually like families. I want families to come together so that we can create
Me too,
a great
Anton.
society.
Me too.
Makes me very, very sad to hear this.
On my own, he just makes things a little easier with childcare and money and
Wow.
But is that enough? I don't think it is. And so instead of being like, oh, do I want to be with him? Do I not? Oh, well, he's kind of good. Oh, this, maybe he'll change. He won't. And if he does change, it's not at the pace that I am changing. And I am changing so rapidly. I'm flying away. I'm flying away. And
See?
if he tries to...
This is what you gotta understand, fellas, man. Now, Anton talking to y'all, now let me talk to y'all. This is just somebody that's not over themselves. This is somebody just starring in their own movie, and they just full of themselves. She doing all this shit while she putting on makeup. She just, like I'm telling you, one time, like with Severed Ties, I remember one of my BMs did this shit. We was arguing about something, right? And while we was arguing, she was getting ready for work, and I remember this like it was yesterday. She was like putting on her stuff, jumping to get in her jeans, just trying to act like she was dressed like she was going to the club to go to work. She was dressed like she was going to the club to go to work. And I just remember, see, every man had that moment where he like, okay, fuck you. I'm shooting up the whole car now. I don't care who, like it's smoke now. Like every dude to get through, every dude to have a phase where he like, it's smoke. They still talking shit. You like, I'm not even that same nigga. It's smoke now. I don't even care. Like, I watched her. She got ready. Then she said to me, "Yeah, one day we might. It might work, but for right now, right." She shouldn't. I came back the next day. It was probably about 2 weeks or something. No, about a week and a half from that time. I just told her she tried to have another little side story. I had met a female. Been kicking it, me and her, like, you know, I was standing, like, you know, just, and I was just laying, and then she tried to hit me with the speech again. I said, oh, well, look, I'm gonna still pay my portion of the rent. You can still stay here. I'm moving out. She's like, huh? I just started grabbing stuff. She's like, what's you? The girl was sitting downstairs waiting for me to come out, and I packed my stuff and moved. Right there. She was on the balcony watching me move. The girl was in the car. She was on the balcony watching me move the stuff to the car. And I was just like, ain't no fun. Like, that's what I'm saying. Feel your game. Females. See, men, we different. Y'all feel y'all game every day. Y'all ready. This nigga flirted with me. An old boyfriend was in my inbox. I erased half my Facebook, so they still, like, y'all do all this little shit every day. But when a man, like, and see, this is another thing too. See, you could be catting off on your dude, and the dude could just be fucking on you, just knowing you lying, just knowing like, yeah, he do this and he do that, and and he didn't compliment me on my dress. Man, I'm just trying to get you out the dress. I ain't compliment you on your dress neither. And the shit you telling me about your dude sound like you hard headed, you don't listen. But I'm gonna go with the stories just to fuck on you real quick. I'm glad that you ain't got to be my girl. I hope you can go back to him. I hope y'all work it out. You know what I'm saying? That's how. But when a female cheat with a nigga, And a dude like say, bro, she be doing me like this, she be doing me like that. She ain't caught. Look at the car, like it's really like this is really going on with me. A female gonna really feel sorry for that nigga. Like, damn, that's really, you know what I'm saying? Telling you what I know. I done been that nigga getting cheated on, and I done been that nigga that she cheating with. The shit you tell me, he like one girl. I remember one time I knocked this girl just from telling her that I liked the way her manicure matched her hair color or something. I was like, something. I was talking to her. I said, man, I'm feeling how you got the little hair matching the little. She's like, oh my God, he never says that to me. And I was like, oh, that's because that nigga stupid. Like when she first, I said at first I was like, the fuck, why would it? So he losing brownie points because he don't say that to you? He never, oh my God, he never says that to me. I can't believe that you said that. Oh my God, we're connected. I'm just like, yep, that nigga stupid. He's a punk. I was like, how dare that nigga not compliment you on how he missing the whole point. I don't believe in cheating. I believe in freedom, free will. I hope she's that video. Archie, what did you talking about? Nah, I mean, it be crazy, man. It be crazy, man. It be crazy. Let me get back on. I think this is what Archie talking about. Archie said, I hope he sees that. Nah, Archie, you know he gonna see the video because she probably gonna try to erase it. But he gonna see this.
I just did.
He gonna see this.
Tether me. It's gonna snap. Like, I need to fly away. And
fly your ass away then.
Like, absolutely living apart from each other, but
look,
I do
bro,
need adjustment.
Whenever women hit you with all that, we just growing apart, and I just can't. It's just your heart is. It's just when they open their eyes, be looking at them like this. For real? Okay. Man, don't even argue. Don't even, man, like, you know yourself, man. You know, I just can't believe he did this, he did that, and you're draining me, and I haven't even been able to breathe. If I take a deep breath like that, I can't even breathe all the way in because you on my neck. Matter of fact, you suffocate me right now. Get back. You just gotta listen. Just do what you gotta do, man. You done found some new nigga. Y'all whispering sweet nothings. Y'all in that brand new phase. So you just go on be with him. He need. See, when you sense a woman talking to you and somebody else, let her have that nigga all to herself. Cause see, women like to be caught in a pickle. They like to be like, I don't never want you. I don't never want him. I don't know. Where he go? Oh, you went over there and told me you don't know. As soon as you came back, I was gone. I'm finna go get lost like you. I'm finna go get confused like you. I know what I know. I'm just playing it off. But I know exactly what I know. I'm just playing it off. I'm finna go get confused like you. I want to be confused like you. I don't ever want her. I don't want her. I don't know. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? I want to be lost like you. I remember a guy telling me he needs 3 women. Man, I to be honest, that's too. I'm not saying I dislike women, but just being around women regularly all the time would drive me crazy. Because the stuff women talk about and the shit they be on, but see, don't get me out of. You know, one thing I can say, I'm not knocking Texas, but these women in Texas, especially in this part of Texas, they're a little different. They're more different than any woman I've ever met. I made up my mind a long time ago that I don't want to ever really date any woman from Dallas or like from this area. I don't ever want to marry or like. It's like you can't help it because you're here, but they all have that same. Like these women in Dallas, especially this part, they'll take a perfectly good person that means them no harm, toxify the whole thing, and then leave the relationship like you did something to them. And the lie be so good, they be so brainwashed to where you'll really think you did. So you'll be like, damn, let me check my, you know, I did. We just not saying eye to eye. You draining me. You don't listen. You got a demon in your heart. It's taking you over. You just don't know it. You lost. We got to go see a therapist to get you together. You like, what the fuck is you talking about? I know you in denial. Because you're not, it's bigger than what you can even understand right now. That's why we go see a therapist. He gonna teach you. God alone can't do this. We need to. How about I just stop talking to you and just kind of live my life the way I've been? Like, nobody's ever said this to me before. So how about I just kind of continue where I was at before I met you and just, like, let's see if that works. No, don't do that. Don't be hard-headed. No. I'm gonna bet on myself. I'm gonna bet on how my life was before I ran into you. Like, I ran into you and now I'm all this stuff. So, but I still remember how my life was before I met you. So, like, let me just tap back into that. And now I got new attributes that I came up a little bit too. So I can add that to how, like, before I met you, I was broken down. But now I'm up and a lot of, so let me just take that middle part out where I knew you, connect that, the end part with the part where I lost myself, and let's see what'll happen. And let's see if I'm really as lost as you thought I am. Let's see. After being with me, he said, I'm all he needs, and laughed because I didn't think he was serious. I thought it was cute. After being with me, he needs. After being with me, he said, I'm all he needs, and laughed because I didn't think. See, you gotta, why you didn't think he was serious? He was serious. He was telling you that. He was telling you what you need to hear. You know, he was, man, it's all about you, man. You, out of all those three women, you make me feel. I don't know what song that is, but yeah, he probably meant that too. Like, see, dudes are different. Like, once we make up our mind, we really love somebody, we really like somebody, we really do. Like, that's women that wake up every day like, I think I'm underperforming with this nigga. Like, out of nowhere, you like, huh? Like, I had a girl tell me she was living with me rent free. I'm making like anywhere from like $1,200 to like $2,000 a week. She gonna tell me, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like ambitions wise, like goal wise. You living with me rent free. I got a Cadillac SCS. This is back in like 2003. I have a 2003 Cadillac SCS. You live with me rent free. What do you mean where I see myself in 3 years? Like, what are you talking about? You just keep coming out of this door with not paying no rent. You just worry about that. See, it be the nerve. Like, it's the nerve of what people do. See, like, I had set some shit up where I was like, you got one more nerve move to pull on me. You don't know the shit you be doing. You got a lot of nerve to even be doing this stuff. You got a lot of, like, that, and that's another thing, you know, like, some women just got a lot of nerve, bro. The stuff that they'll try is like, you really, really trying to do that? Like, you really, bro, they got a lot of nerve. They really believe it too. It's not a fluke. They're not acting. They really be thinking they got it like that, bro, for real. You think, man, she thinks she could just really just do that to me. Nah, bro, she really mess around and hear how she talk about you behind you. But I messed her. See, it's like, God bless me, bro. I was able to hear about what this person said about me behind my back from a crazy source. But when I said, damn, yeah, because I don't care if he got to be on the floor. Like, just, damn, bro. The person said they was looking like, damn, God damn, that's how you feel? Damn. Like, I'm talking about, yeah, bro. Like, to me, I ain't gonna say that was the beginning of the realization. Like, the mask slipped off when I saw that. When I was like, damn, so I'm in this position and she bragging to people about it, and I'm in this position because of her? Like, that right there just floored me. And then an incident that just happened where I kind of got treated like I was just not, like, this is about a week ago. I was like, yeah, like, Some stuff you can't. There's no way to play it off. But the thing I keep telling y'all though, that don't hurt. Like that don't hurt me though. It really don't. Like you might be thinking, it do. You just fronting for YouTube. No, I'm. Cause see, the good thing about when all you know is pain, all I know is pain, bro. And what I just went through just now, bro. All a woman gotta do now is just be halfway nice to me. I just had somebody treat me like an enemy for like 5 months straight, bro. Couldn't even go through 2 or 3 days without her like doing like. So all a woman have to do is just be my friend and be copacetic and have a rational mindset, and she won. If she could be cool with me for 3 days straight without arguing, she won. If I could feel like especially when it comes to availability. If I had a girl that could be with me every single day, a woman that could be around me every single day, the availability is killing. I want y'all to see my boy. He always putting on the show right here. He stay putting on the show. He ain't singing today. But give us something, man. Oh, he ain't singing today. That's sad, man. I remember when dude was a regular person, bro. That shit be crazy watching prom queen to prom fiend. That shit be crazy. You learned a lot of game from my aunt. Hey, nah, hey, Jason, that's some real shit, bro. That's some real shit right there. He didn't see me for 5 years, and when he finally saw me, I realized he was really serious. That man put voodoo on me. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Jason, what you mean by that, Jason, when you say you got to pull the cup? What you mean, man? Go into detail for us, man. You know, you be gamingly speaking, man. You know, you from the Bay, so you know how in the Bay we be talking in slang the whole time, like. I learned a lot of game from my uncles. Yes, Mac and Key. Yeah, you from the town, you know what I'm saying? I used to be off E14, International, San Pablo. I used to be in Deep East Seminary, Sobrani Park, when it was around. I was in West Oakland in the Acorns, Ghost Town. You name it, man. You name it. They automatically change at you. They automatically charge at you. Be ready to move out the way. Been macking since 7. That's what's up, man. That's that Mac life, man. Nah, it's a beautiful life, man. It's a beautiful life. But I got another time. I'm finna show y'all. I'm finna show y'all one more thing. Free will. This time I'm gonna go to the bathroom this time. See this stuff, the reception in this stuff. I'm about to hit y'all with some shit now, though. I'm about to hit y'all with some shit now. Watch this.
That's Mr. Vanessa's buddy. Yeah.
Watch this.
Always. Even when we was kids.
I'm about to hit y'all with some shit. Watch this. I'm glad y'all rocking with me too, man, because Y'all can pick up a lot of different things, man. Y'all can pick up a lot, man, for what I've been trying to tell y'all. Y'all can pick, and I just, cause I don't want y'all, cause look, I ain't gonna lie, this pain that I've been through, it had a lot to do with it had a lot to do with how I perceive stuff, and have a lot, and like you gotta understand, you're gonna meet people that wanna keep you out of your trauma, and then you're gonna meet people that's gonna remind you and push you even further into it. That don't take no pride. That take no pride in keeping you from being like that. You know, they like, that's your job. Like that's on you. Well, I know, but the last relationship I went in, like I didn't get respect from them. It was kind of like, but that's a problem. You gonna have to fix that. You like, well, so why am I in a relationship with you then? I don't know. Like, you gotta understand, some of these motherfuckers is damn fools. Just a damn fool. You gotta get, like, imagine when you tell your story to somebody else, they be like, they did what? They blocked you from social media and you didn't know where they was at for 2 weeks. Who the fuck, you still talk to them? You still a friend? Yeah, she said she was just thinking about, bro, I don't know, like, but the shit you go through on a regular basis, just run it by somebody else and see what they gonna think. I'm like, she did what? She popped up in a whole nother fully furnished spot without you. What the fuck? What? Like, yeah, just tell a normal person, they'll let you know. Because somebody will whoop you into submission so much and be doing so much crazy shit, you won't realize just how far behind you really, just how much your and I just seen that with this situation, I just had to understand, you just gonna keep finding new ways to disrespect me. Like, you're gonna always find a new, okay, now that we right here, you done move the goalpost, and now I gotta do this over here. You know, okay, I done came up financially, I'm doing this, but now I gotta be a better Christian. But your baby daddies, were they? No? Oh, just for me, like the nigga that's taking all the baggage with you, I gotta walk the best line, and I'm the nigga putting up with the baggage. Damn. So it's like, you gotta understand, some women, I think they be purposely wanting to make it where it's undoable. Like, I'm gonna just set the stakes so high and make things so weird and so crazy. Dallas women sound like New York women got the same. Nah, bro, hey, listen, man. They probably do, bro. Hey, Bernard Atkins, it's like, I don't understand, like, I don't know, like, I see, and I only see it from, I mean, I know women have it all around, but like, the women out here in particular, it's like, what kind of relationship are you trying to have? Are you trying to have a realistic relationship? Or are you just trying to buy some time? Like, I think women out here just be kind of trying to buy time. Like, if you're in a relationship, you're like, hey, you know you're supposed to keep your hand on that button right there. Oh, I'm not going to do it. Let's see what happens. Like, but now we in a relationship, so that, like, you have to do that because that's part of, I know it is, but it's just me and you and nobody around. And if I want to be weird and act stupid with you, nobody's around to really see it. And then I got all my friends ready to pander to whatever I tell them. So I really don't got to listen to you. Like, a woman will put you in a position where only she can. If you're a dude, I'll hit you in your jaw. If you're a dude, I'll just steal on you or something. Or I'll push you in the back of your head. I'll disrespect you. I'll take my fingertip and poke you in the middle of your forehead or something. I'll do so. I'll provoke the rest. I'll make it all. Or you ain't got no respect for me, but pull it all the way out there. So I can sock you up. And sit with you and talk with you. And I can pray with you afterwards. We can cry afterwards. You know, we could pray afterwards. I'll be your best friend. I'll buy you a beer after I sock you in the face. But you need to be socked in the face. Something. You need to have your feathers ruffled some kind of way. You're not a woman. You can't get away with just saying the damnedest things. And nah, like, if some dudes, I told you, one dude, I had like, bro, I already argue with my wife every day. I'm not in the best position with my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, me and you finna get into it, bro. I don't got no more room for punk ass energy. I can't take it no more. Let me see. That's why it's important to do the self work. Why are you attracted to these type of women? I don't know. And the thing is like, I haven't hollered at a girl in a long time. Like, my last 3 relationships, I was all approached. I was all hollered at first. But I used to think, like, I used to have this mentality where I felt like if a girl hollered at me first, a woman hollered at me first, that's the only way. But like now I'm realizing that even when women come after you, it's your time a little bit. So even when a woman holler at you first, it still could be kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just because a woman holler at you first don't mean a woman can holler at you first and have nothing but bad intent the whole time. Like I say, my child's mama hollered at me in front of my mom. She hollered at me in front of my mama. My mama was like, did she see me? I said, yeah. She's like, but she just like, I'm your mama. I said, yeah. Your son got it like that, mama. You know? And that's the thing, like, I'm over myself, but I'm over myself in a way where it's like, I don't have to, like, if I mess with a woman, I'm gonna give her my 100%. That's why I feel so betrayed if she don't give me hers. But I'm gonna make sure I'm good and ready. I'm a like, one thing about me is that, and I think it gives women a false sense of confidence, is that if my relationship is on the rocks, I'll try to fix it. Like, I'll try to pray about it. I'll try to beg. I'll try, not beg, but I'll try to plead. I'll try to be like, look, like, but once I know for sure, like, once the Titanic get almost right down there, and I know to just, hey, come on, give me that ladder. Like, I know to get up out. Like, I know. I just make sure. I make sure while we going down, I make sure so you sure you want to do this? You sure you want to keep this going in the downward trajectory? So you sure? Okay, like while you in the relationship plane steering towards the ground, while you going straight down the crash, I'm looking at you on the side with my parachute, like, you sure you want to do this? Yeah, I want to do this. I'm the shit. I could reinvent myself. It's gonna be some nigga that can sell me a dream, and I can sell him a dream all over again. I done already fucked up this relationship by not holding into my end of the bargain, but I'm a woman, so I can always switch up and meet some new sucker. So, and once I see that, I'm sure I'm about to crash this relationship. Boom, hit the eject. Shit. Won't see me all skinned up looking like Fire Marshal Bill fucking with you. If I know you, so you don't even need a reason or nothing, you just don't crap. But I can respect that. Go ahead, do your thing. I have my parachute in there, like, it's all good, man. But I'm anchored down to the end though. I'm be anchored down to the end, but once I see, Cause see, it get to a point, like, I got kids depending on me, so I got kids depending on me being in a good mood. I got kids depending on me always smiling and being on the up and up. So I really can't afford to do no whole sad stuff. Like right now, man, if I wasn't just strong, but I really admire, to be honest though, I really admire how strong I'm being right now. I'm proud of myself. After I got stocked, I did the work on myself and closed her down. Sometimes thinking a good time could get people. Okay, let me see. Viral, what's up, my young nephew? That's why it's important to do the self-work. Why are you attracted to these type of women? After I got stocked, I did the work on myself and closed her down. Sometimes thinking a good time could get people feeling involved. I remember a guy hollered at me because he said I wasn't paying him any attention at all casino. He liked my energy and how I was interacting with people around me. Yeah, just, it's, man, I would tell you this, man. I would tell y'all, if I could give women any advice, I would say, but Steve Harvey said, think like a man. If you pick the positive side of that, not the negative part of it, if you think like a man, as far as like, just be rational. Like, I know you wanna be like emotional and be a emotional train wreck every day, but like, your man is gonna lead you from example. Your man is gonna lead you by, like, now you can't pull your man, like, and this is some old punk ass shit I've seen, especially with this last shit I just was in. Like, a motherfucker will provoke negative energy out of you and then hang you for it. And I mean, well, chop. I mean, people try to hold her back from like, I'm talking about, will break their neck to draw you off sides. Will break their neck, bruh, to get you in your feelings and get you in a rage. And then be like, see, I told you. And it's like, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You like the Joker. You like a female version of the Joker or something. You're crazy. Why would you do that? Why would... Crazy. Like, you could really be in the beginning of the argument like, hey, let's not do this. Let's not argue. Our arguments turn out bad. We shouldn't do this right now. No, we're going to do this. Okay. And then when you get mad, then, see? We do this too much. I just said, let's not do this. What is wrong with you? Like, something's really wrong with you. And for me to take you serious, something got to be wrong with me. Global wealth, that's what's up, man. What up? You say you was happy, huh? You know it's a casino out here, too. I don't let anyone control my energy. I don't argue with anyone. Shit, you're rare. You rare. You rare, man. Man, I'm telling you, bro, like, that arguing, man, it is just like, I mean, man, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never argued with somebody so much I'm talking about, bro, every day, anytime. Like, bro, you just gotta, as a man, you just gotta realize it's easy, man. Just take a step back. Anybody that want to argue with you and see the negative side of time with you every time I'm around you, it's just somebody just playing around, man. You want to be in denial and be like, man, nah, they really like me. Man, they don't like you, man. What do somebody do when they get a pair of shoes they don't like? They complain about them all the time and get rid of them. A coat, they complain about it all the time and get rid of it. If she complain about you all the time, bro, she more than likely, you know, you could just mentally pack your bags and wait for her to have that one argument where she gonna say, let's split up, and you just be ready. Because I'm telling you, if you got a woman that like to argue every single day, like she don't even believe in not arguing, like arguing is a must, bro, it's not gonna last, bro. It's not gonna last. I'm telling you right now. I know you would love to say, man, Josh's young guy, you was lying. It did work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. If you in here right now, I'm telling you, if you in this chat, if you on the 15 right now, if you got a woman that argues with you every day, don't respect you, don't consult with you before she make no moves, just do whatever she want, whenever she feel like it, bro, that's not, you gotta understand, that's not a conducive environment for love to grow. Like, she's taking the soil and putting weeds in it and bad stuff. She's planting bad stuff. That's like that. Whenever, like, that's what she's doing. You have to understand, you're not gonna grow past that. I keep telling y'all, it's simple. Like, I could really be like a week of not arguing is gonna put life into your relationship. A week of arguing is gonna suck life out of your relationship. But as a man, you got to be able to look at her stabbing the relationship up and beating it up every day, and you got to look at her and go, okay, she gonna kill this shit. I better get, you know, myself together. I need you to sign. No. I'm not gonna sign on no. I'm not gonna do no big time stuff where you had to be nice to me to make me want to do it. I don't want, like, cause you're not gonna be here in like a month or so. So why would I do something that's gonna take us being knowing each other for a year or two? Like, you know, we're not gonna know each other for a year or two. You know that. Like, if you show me consistency and make me let at least a month or two go by without all that, then I feel comfortable investing in big time future stuff with you. But like, nah, I'm not gonna. I don't care. See, that's the thing. I'm not for to reward nobody for just simply being my girlfriend or just simply being my wife. People that expect that be people who not over themselves, who think they look good and all that. I can go get a woman and let her cater to my emotions, and I can think just like you. All these women that want to brainwash niggas and just run over niggas, man, I could run over a female faster than you could run over me. You looking for a nigga to save you? I can get a female to save me quicker than you can get a nigga to save you. What we on? What we on? You know what I'm saying? What are we really on, man? And I'm not gonna corrode over time. Like I'm not gonna like when some of these niggas, when they get to know unless you gonna do something totally different than what you did with me. But like I know, like nah, man. I'm telling y'all dudes, if you solid, don't let nothing change you. Don't let nothing change you. If you need some time off to get your emotions together, man, being a good dude is a cheat code, bro. Being a good dude is a cheat code, bro. I'm telling you. If a woman find a way to mess up a good relationship with a good dude, that's on her, bro. You feel me? That's on her. Don't you dare sit up there and feel like you was inadequate or you did something wrong. Now, if you did, then you did. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, hold on real quick. Because I can't find my iPad. But I just had it. I want to show y'all one more thing real quick. And I appreciate y'all for rocking with me too. But I gotta see where the hell is my iPad. Where did it go? Oh, here it go. Now this one right here, this gonna hit hard right here. Kiana, this one finna hit hard. I don't let anyone control my energy. I don't argue with anyone. If I argue with you, that means you, and I let no one control my energy. If I argue with you, that means you will, and that I have a saying, why go to a 10 when I have to come down to a 2? My best friend always tells me that she's not like me. I go to a 10. Now that's real. I made my grandma punch a table because I didn't argue with her. I always stay at 2. I mean, I'm so wild trying to get to argue with her. I've done a lot of work on myself not to argue with people who haven't done the work. Nah, you hey, I feel you on that. Like arguments, see, and this the thing. If we arguing to come to a point, then that's cool. But if we arguing to talk around in circles, and you playing musical chairs with your heart, and you're gonna use this argument as a way to see this. What I don't like to argue, because some women use arguments as a way to be disrespectful and do stuff that they wouldn't do regularly, like talking over me, cutting me off, and treat me like I'm a bitch. Like that ain't gonna nah. We can't argue if you're gonna do me like that, because you're demasculating me all the time, and you're getting this false confidence, and my overall, I'm getting turned off. You reach a supreme level of being when no matter how much you love somebody, if they disrespect you enough, it turns you off. Some people, it takes more than others, but I'm telling you, like, if you get to that, that's when you've reached a level of self-love. And you gotta know, bro, trust me, man. Sometimes you get so caught up in people, and you get so caught up in a bunch of different stuff, but man, like, there's people out here that really love you, man. There's people out here that will really like you, man. Like, don't get it twisted. Appreciate you, Ryan. God bless you too, bro. Now, I will admit, my temper be getting the best of me. I have got angry and said some mean things and been a mean person, but I swear I didn't want to.
With Verizon,
I'm just a Richmond nigga with a bad temper. And you know, you can work. If I could work with your attitude and your toxicity in the way you want to start an argument every single damn second, you should be able to work. Like women, be fair. Like, be fair, women. If you know you're gonna push your man's buttons and piss him off every day, at least when he get mad, just know you did it and just kind of be like, I'm sorry. Don't when he do, oh, see, now I gotta stop. You be like that's what racist people be doing to people when they try to send them to jail. Like, you just baited me in with an argument and use it as a way. So yeah, bro, like, and you gotta understand, some people just have certain plans and certain ways they want to be with you. And the way I have relationships, I treat men like shit. I run over them, I talk over them, I demasculate them, and that's how I'm gonna do people. And that's how I'm gonna do you. You better learn how to deal with it, cope with it, or whatever. But I'm not changing. This is what I do. This is why when you met me, I was single. This is why I'm attractive, but I don't have a man, because this is what I do in relationships. Deep down inside, I know I'm not gonna be with you. I know I'm gonna do what I want to do in this relationship the same way I did with everybody else. I came to you telling you how this dude was a villain. Now I'm gonna find some kind of way to make you a villain and go to another dude and tell him how you was a villain again. And then I probably be back to you because that nigga gonna be a villain too. Like, you gotta understand just how you gotta take a step back from people and just see how they moving. Sometimes it might take you a little longer than others. But like, I swear, like this last instant, I realized, I really finally really realized who this person was, what they was trying to do, and what they meant to my life. After this last little
one go from
now y'all listen to this. This for y'all.
Their control over you, they'll disappear.
Yeah, bear with me.
And that's a blessing, not a loss. I remember someone in my life who constantly tried to control the way I responded to situations. If I disagreed with them, they'd guilt trip me. If I set a boundary, they'd say I was being unfair. For a long time, I played along, thinking that if I just kept the peace, things would get better. But one day, I stopped. I chose not to explain, not to justify, just to stand my ground.
This better be kind of boring, y'all, because this is a dude talking, but I'm telling you, y'all key in, and y'all listen to what I'm about to play for y'all. This might help y'all. This might help y'all. You don't know, you know, off this phone in real life, it get tricky. This might, listen to this. Just listen. Just listen. 16 people, just don't go, listen.
And the response, they vanished. Not a conversation, not an argument, just distance. At first, it felt like a loss. But then I realized it wasn't. It was freedom. So how do you handle people like this? First, recognize the pattern. If someone only sticks around when they can control you, it's not a real connection. Second, stop justifying yourself. The moment you stop explaining and start acting, they lose their power. And finally, let them walk away. If someone only valued you when they could influence you, their absence is a sign you're moving in the right direction. At the end of the day, not everyone will celebrate your independence, but the ones who leave, they were only there for the control, not...
They was only there, like, I'm telling, man, listen, y'all. The chat went down. One more person left. Y'all be wanting to hear me talk. I'll be talking, but just listen. I'm a still commentate, but y'all listen to this stuff. I don't need it anymore. Black men deal with too much in the world for me to be an addict. Oh my, let me pin that to the Kiana. Kiana, where you getting this stuff from? Man, I swear, man. Hey, if only you existed in real life, though, Kiana. If only women like you existed in real life. Black men deal with too much in the world for me to be an added stressor. Lord have mercy.
For you, let them go and stand firm in who you are. Number 5, they feel intimidated by your growth. Let's talk about something most people don't expect. The moment you start growing, some people will distance themselves. Not because you've done anything wrong, but because your progress makes them uncomfortable. They liked you as long as you stayed on their level.
You ever had a girl that liked you when you was a bum? Loved you when you was a bum? Made sweet love to you when you was a bum? Kicked it with you every day? Picked up the phone every day? Man, they might have still argued with you every day, but still just, man, couldn't, man, like, man, look, was your best friend. Dudes is like that too. It ain't just females. It's some dudes like that.
Long as you weren't a reminder of everything they could be, but aren't willing to work for. And when they see you rising, instead of supporting you, they pull away. Here's the truth. Some people would rather lose you than confront their own insecurities. They don't hate your success. They hate what it forces them to see in themselves. Think of it like climbing a mountain. Imagine you and a friend are hiking up a steep mountain. In the beginning, you're walking side by side. The conversation is easy, the journey feels shared. But as you start pushing harder, climbing higher, they start slowing down. They complain about the difficulty, suggest turning back, or worse, They start resenting you for continuing upward. And then suddenly they stop. They say something like, "You're changing. You're not the same anymore." But what they really mean is, "I can't keep up, and instead of climbing with you, I'd rather stay behind." And this is where Stoic wisdom comes in. Do not shrink to make others comfortable. Grow and let them choose to keep up. Your growth is not an attack on anyone. It's a test of who is willing to rise with you. I had a close friend. Let's call him David. We had always been on the same path, same mindset, same routines. But then something shifted. I started focusing on self-improvement, reading more, setting bigger goals, changing the way I thought about success. At first, David seemed supportive, even excited. "That's amazing, man. Keep going." But as I kept progressing, his energy changed. He started making jokes about it. "So now you're better than us?" Always in a playful tone, but with a sharp edge.
Watch that joke and watch that shit where they say a joke. Man, I wish I had more time. I'll talk about this other shit. I might get on here a little later on. But watch the people that say harsh stuff and say it was a joke. It was, when you get mad, I was just joking. And some of these motherfuckers are so punk ass people that they'll hang you behind them saying some stupid shit to you. It was a joke. I said fuck you, but it was a joke. I can't believe you got mad because I said fuck you. You know what? I don't want to talk to you no more. Like that's how you know people just playing with you, bro. Certain stuff you just playing, bro.
And the small digs became excuses to avoid me. "Man, you're too busy for me now." And eventually I noticed something. He wasn't celebrating my growth anymore.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth, you ain't lying about that, bro. I was saying that our demons are here to tell us who we are. They're not here for us to get caught up in them and dancing with them and in cahoots with them. And hey, this is a demon I found out about. You want to hear about them too? Like, that's not what it's about. Like, they just, I see demons and they scare me, and I look at the other people like, oh, I'm not even gonna scare the rest of the people with that demon. I handled that. They won't see that demon through me. But that demon exists. Ooh. But I'm not fit to let it hit me and then go tell them. Because they might be minding their own damn business. Like, what? Huh? We just got out of church. What? Huh? I know you just got out of church, but it don't matter. This is the perfect time for you to hear this. No, it's not. No, it's not. I want to ride high off. We just got through singing, praying. I prayed. I cried. I had a moment with the Lord. I don't really, not right now. Maybe let's do Wednesday, Thursday. Hopefully you didn't forgot about that shit and you don't even remember that we got to even talk about that kind of stuff. They made a diss tape about you? What they was talking about?
He was looking for ways to downplay it. One day I confronted him, not in an aggressive way, just a simple, "Hey, I feel like things are different between us. What's going on?" He shrugged. "You've just changed, man." "I don't know. It's like you're trying too hard." That's when I realized I hadn't changed too much. He had stayed the same. Instead of being inspired, he was intimidated. And rather than growing, he chose to step away. How to handle this?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not fit to, bro. I'm growing in leaps and bounds, bro. I got more money in my pocket. I got a new car. Like, I'm feeling good about life. I'm growing, actually. If you choose to say, yeah, you're growing, but it's like you're mutating into a devil right before my eye, you know what? That's just delusional talk for you're scared to grow with me. You're intimidated by what I'm growing into. But you won't stop me, though. Like, that's the thing. You have to, like, I see where you're getting at. You're not going to stop the growth. Either grow with me or get on my back and grow. And as I grow, you on my back, so you growing with me because you're a part of me, or get the fuck out the way. And if you don't move in time, I'm going to start chopping shit out my way. To where it's going to be unbearable. Ain't gonna be no. I'm gonna break your arm, so it ain't no way you can climb back up the ladder. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do some shit to make you really hate me, if you don't already hate me enough. Ahead of the fact that I started to change for the better. Hey man, Jason, man, look, man. We gotta level up, J-Bo. We got to.
First, don't shrink
Let
yourself.
him get mad.
If someone can't handle your growth, that's their battle to
You
fight.
hear what he say,
not
Jason?
yours.
Jason.
Second, pay attention to energy shifts. If someone starts distancing themselves when you level up, they were never truly rooting for you. And finally, let them go with peace.
If they start to distance themselves when you start leveling up, my nigga, they never was with. Nigga, I just was saying this without this. I'm not trying to go on that ride with you, bro. I gotta be a good person and be down with you to go with you. I'm not like some niggas like we finna go over here and go kick it, man. We might the suckers might be over there. Hey, I ain't gonna ride with y'all because I ain't ready to bust it on niggas and I ain't ready to do y'all finna get into some shit. I ain't even gonna ride with y'all because I'm not finna shoot at nobody for y'all and I ain't finna get shot at fucking with y'all. But that's cool. I'd rather you tell us that than for you to be in the way or for you to be an innocent bystander or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's most people that just tell like look, I don't really like you like that, so I don't really want to be at the top with you. I just wanted to buy a little bit of time and waste some time. I like you a little bit. You kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not trying to.
Peace. Not everyone is meant to continue the journey with you. At the end of the day, growth comes with a price, the loss of those who refuse to grow with you. But real friends, they won't just keep up, they'll push you even higher. If you've watched the video this far, don't forget to leave a comment.
How could you be somebody's significant other and not want to push them higher? Like, that's sick. Like, I was dealing with some sick demonic shit. Like, this is like what I was dealing with was sick and demented. Demented demonic shit.
Give it a like if you enjoyed the content. Your support means a lot and motivates me to keep creating more interesting videos. I hope you find inspiration in them and that we continue learning together. Thank you for your support. Number 6, you've exposed their true nature. Let's talk about what happens when you stop tolerating dishonesty, manipulation, or selfishness. Some people will disappear. Not because you push them away, but because they can't exist in a space where their lies no longer work. They relied on deception, half-truths, and hidden motives.
See, I know where they're like. I know what is gonna happen with this. So now you hear. So now we supposed to do. Okay, last time this happened, we wasn't. So like, I seen this before. I'd be a fool if I let this happen to me again. Like, I already see like the way that like, yeah, nah, you about to this is where you about to be at. Like, I already know. You played the role before, like you was gonna move. You played the role, like, and now I know you got the chance to do it. Then you still like nah, I'm not gonna, not this time.
The moment you see through it, they run. Here's the truth. When you expose someone's true nature, they only have 2 choices: change or leave. And most people, they choose to leave. It's easier for them to walk away than to face their own flaws, their own selfishness, their own falsehoods. You didn't lose them. They lost the ability to manipulate you. Think of it like turning on the light in a dark room. Imagine walking into a room filled with shadows. Things seem fine until you flip on the light. Suddenly, you see the mess, the dust, the things that were hidden in darkness. Now, you can't unsee it. That's exactly what happens when you recognize someone's true nature. The moment the light of truth shines, those who relied on shadows can't stand it. They'll say, "You've changed." But what they really mean is, "You stopped letting me take advantage of you." And this is where Stoic wisdom comes in. The truth offends only those living a lie. A person who is honest, accountable, and genuine has nothing to...
I'm Aches.
And I'm Pain.
And we keep you up at night because we're Aches.
...to fear from the truth. But those who thrive on deception, they will hate it because it exposes them. I remember someone in my life who always played the victim. Every problem, every conflict, it was never their fault. And for a long time, I believed them. I defended them, gave them the benefit of the doubt. But then, little things started not adding up. Small lies, contradictions, moments where the mask slipped. So one day, I did something different. I stopped blindly accepting their excuses and started asking direct questions. Their reaction? Instant defensiveness.
And the crazy part about this is how you know that a person is smack dab loony. A person will be making you feel, and they'll turn around and tell you that you make them feel like this. And you like, this motherfucker crazy. Like somebody will leave you, man. I had to go, man. Listen, just let me.
I was being too harsh, over-analyzing, not the same person anymore. And then, they vanished. No real explanation, just distance. Because once I stopped playing along, they had nothing left to gain. How to handle this?
I mean, you would think if you was married to somebody that stuff like this wouldn't even be an option. But even with, like, to death do you part, like, signed on a dotted line to where it's a law that God gave us, they'll still go against God's law. Well, hell, shit, I'm gonna go against God's law with you then. Like, ain't no sense in me sitting here. God said you supposed, like, if you ain't respecting God's rules, I ain't gonna disrespect God's rules the way you are, but I'm gonna follow your lead. We both ain't gonna live. So we married, but we're not gonna go by the laws of the book. Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you. You don't like me, I don't like you neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but I just knew how to reinvent you. I knew how to make you had your flaws. You had stuff that made me want to walk away instantly. But that I signed the oath with him, so I can't even do that no more, because now he's a part of it. But and a lot of you religious people, if y'all really followed the Bible and really had a real connection with God, everything would be all right.
It's just you faking. It may be painful, but it's better than living in a lie. Second, let them go. If someone disappears when they can no longer deceive you, they were never genuine in the first place. And finally, stand firm in your integrity. The right people will appreciate your honesty. The wrong ones will run from it. At the end of the day, the truth doesn't destroy real relationships. It only destroys the false ones. Let those who relied on deception vanish. You're better off without them. Number 7, it's a blessing in disguise. Let's talk about something that feels like rejection at first, but is actually a gift. When people start ignoring you, it stings, it makes you question what went wrong, and it can even make you feel unwanted. But here's the truth. Being ignored is not a loss. It's a filter. People who suddenly stop acknowledging you, who distance themselves without explanation, are simply revealing something important. They were never truly meant to stay. And instead of seeing this as something to grieve, what if you saw it for what it really is? A blessing in disguise. Think of it like a garden shedding its dead leaves. Trees don't mourn the leaves that fall in autumn. They let go to make space for new, stronger growth in the spring. That's exactly how life works. Some people are seasonal. They were never meant to grow with you long term. When they walk away or ignore you, they're making space for the right people to enter your life. And this is where Stoic wisdom comes in. Do not grieve those who walked away. Be grateful they revealed themselves.
I'm so glad you let me know.
If someone can ignore your presence so easily, it means they never truly valued it. And that's not a loss. It's clarity.
So when I said I felt like I didn't have no value, that shit was true. It was really true. All the way up until now. It was true, bro. Somebody could easily ignore you and cut you off for 3, 4, 5 days. In your mind, you'll think, man, ain't no way a person really like me or fuck with me if they could do that. And they might say, well, that's just how I do. Nah, bro, that's your gut. In reality, say that to somebody else. Go tell somebody else, hey, my wife cut me off and talked to me for 3 weeks. They'll be like, what the fuck? She's still your wife? What the fuck? Who did that? Like, yeah, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Yeah. And it hurt. It hurt. It do. It hurts. But the truth will set you free. And if you're a beautiful flower, you need to be in full bloom. If you got a great smile, you need to be showing it. Y'all like, subscribe, share, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. With my vent sessions, man. I appreciate y'all, bro. And some of y'all might need to hear this, bro. Go back around the person playing with you and know that you heard this. Go back around him, go back around her with this new knowledge right here. If they're not calling you all day, they're not texting you all day, it's because they don't really value you like that. When you say something to them about it, they're going to say, you tripping. You know, I just hate when you even say that. Because you know I love. No, you don't. No, you don't. But you got to understand, that's not a sob story. That's not for you to go, oh, well, it's me. They don't like. That's not for that. That's not for that. But it's, yeah, some people don't like Hennessy, but it's a great drink. You know, some people just don't like it. You know, some people don't like to smoke Moon Rock Purple Cook like the best weed, but some people might like, you know, you might not be their strand. It ain't a knock from you. Ain't like somebody else won't hit you and get high. So, yeah, man. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder is you. When you see the signs, unfortunately it's sad, unfortunately it hurts, but the quicker you face the reality, the quicker you'll get over it, and the quicker you won't have a lump in your throat and be moping around. And you got to get that over with. You got to get all that. You got to get that over with. After the storm comes the sunshine. You know, just watch out for another person in the form of a storm trying to come to. Oh wait, hold on. Let me bring this cloud and this thunder with me. You look like you're having a good time. You could use me. You could use a little bit of disrespect and a little bit of depression. You come here. Let's talk back and forth here. Like, yeah, bro. Just be a good judge of character. Stay prayed up. Stay out the way, man. And stay driven. Stay focused. Stay with your eyes on the prize. Stay with your eyes on the road, man. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna let y'all hear this one more real quick. I love reacting to these, man. I like this little lane I done got where we react to stuff, man. Because I really, really wish, man. I'm telling you, this stuff would have saved my life. This stuff would have single-handedly saved my life. Oh my God, man. Oh my God.
This spring,
This would have saved
live
my
like
life.
an egret and chase the
Let's
shimmer
go-
of the
let's go
sun
a
on the
little bit of
Gulf
this.
waves.
May have gotten what I wanted, but it was an evening filled with resentment on his part. Obviously, you just want to have an hour or two to yourself at the gym, and I wouldn't give that to him.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva, and I'm back again with another video. This woman decided to expose all the manipulation tactics that she has used and that other women use in relationships, and I couldn't believe it. Okay? I could not believe it. I saw a literal snippet of this video when I was scrolling through the wonderful world of TikTok. I said, let me bring this here, react to it genuinely in front of you guys. We'll watch it together, and I'll give you guys my opinion.
That's what I be doing.
People with anxious attachment styles can often act in ways that seem manipulative. If you're like me, you heard the word manipulative and got scared because you've always equated that with being a bad person. But it doesn't make you one.
Being manipulative, maybe your intentions might not be in the wrong place, but to say that somebody who is continuously acting out of manipulation tactics, that would not make them a bad person, I don't know about that.
This type of behavior stems from fear of abandonment and unmet emotional needs. The first way this can happen is seeking reassurance through covert means. Instead of directly communicating their needs, the anxiously attached person might use subtle strategies like guilt or excessive people-pleasing to gain that reassurance. For example, I used to get a partner to chase them. I used to start fights with my ex-boyfriend over things that I didn't
Man, I'm
actually
gonna
care
stop it
about.
right there and I'm gonna stop it right there. Like I gotta get off here. I gotta get to it. She said I got a partner just so he could chase me. That is scary. She said she got a partner she got with somebody just so she could have somebody chase her. You know what it's like to be in a relationship with a woman and you still gotta chase her? In the relationship? Man, y'all, like, we getting back on this thing.